Hello everybody and welcome back to 7 Days Ravenhearst version 3. I seem to be hungry for some reason. Why is that? I don't remember logging out that close to imminent starvation. Well, that wrench is looking alright, isn't it? Oh, I think we repaired it, didn't we? 97 wellness. Ugh. Well, I think, if I recall, didn't we lose like one wellness due to not eating, drinking, etc., didn't we? Let's just try and get everything back, because I honestly don't even know what we were doing. Why have I got a 248 crossbow? Because we're just post-horde, presumably. Let's leave, that's a really tricky one, actually. I'll tell you what, let's carry on with it. There's not a massive difference between a 200 and a 250, is there? So let's repair it. Let's roll with it. I was going to save it for the next horde, but to be honest, the next horde we're not even going to be able to do at the. Oh yeah, because it was like a mega epic fail on the mosh pit, wasn't it? Because we've got what's it zombies coming after us. Ah, I did forget about that. Oh no. Yeah, the police zombies, there's just no way, isn't it? The mosh pit just would not stand up to that. We've got 6 steel, and I think it was, isn't it 12 for a wrench? Yeah, 12. God damn, dude. It's gonna be a rough day, bro. Oh, and I didn't get all that bloody red meat either, did I? Good morning, Mojo. Good morning, Fraggy. Good morning, Doc. Good morning, Alethian. Good morning, Stewpot. Hello, Stripy Pants. How are you all doing? Did you all have a lovely, well, it's not over yet, but did you have a nice weekend? Oh, excuse me. It's sniffly. Oh, I don't even know where to start today, guys. Let's just throw all the organics away. Let's just start from fresh. Organics. Can we make the ramen noodles now? I think we can, can't we? Let's have a shorty bar. Vitamins, we'll eat the vitamins as well. Specialist. Tinned food, building box, throw those in there. I think we had, oh no, blimey, we didn't. I was going to say, I thought we'd had a half decent feather run. Maybe start with that today then? I think we were going to make the advanced forge, but I can't remember why. I think, didn't we have a plan for advanced forge, then moving on to the blacksmith's table? But there was something more involved than that. I've got absolutely no idea what. Okay. We don't seem to have as many bottles as I would expect to have. Let's make some. Ah, there we go. That's why, look. And 1 boiled meat, is that it? Oh, yeah. The regrets, mate. All the regrets. All those wolves. Recipes. Oh, God, yeah, remember that? Oh, dudes, it was a disaster, wasn't it? Yeah. We had that horrendous horde night, didn't we? Where just like everything was out to completely muller me. Alright, well look, let's nip out. I mean, I've got 45. Is that actually it? Are you for real, bro? How long's that gonna take? We got 2. I wish I got myself a coffee to start with now. Yeah, nice weekend, Mojo, yeah. You had brunch this morning, food and alcohol. Good morning, Advina. Did have a nice day off? Well, I suppose I had a day away from the stream. Yes, we did. We travelled to Brum and stayed there for a bit longer than I thought. But yeah, I had a very nice time. Thank you. Did you? How were the little ones? Oh, blimey! Hello, sir. What time is it? That's 6 o'clock of an evening, right? So that's okay to go out. Oh, the outside world. I was just looking at Hold Your Own. There was, I think Splattercat did well, whether it was a revisit or a first visit a couple of weeks back. Oh, I'll tell you that the hate in the comments. Whoa, where did he just come from? Is he in my house? How is that even? Oh, he's gonna chew up all my goddamn ammo as well, isn't he? I really can't, just cannot afford to be taken. Oh my god, look at the size of him, dudes. He's a beast. Oh my god, I can say, I think that's the highest I've ever had to look up in this game to actually shoot an entity. Yeah, the hatred in the comments was just really weird. You know, people write up their own asses to, oh, you know, another pre-made asset game. It's like, who cares? Who cares if it's pre-made assets, if the game is good, you know? I mean, all that stuff can be, oh my god, all that stuff can be tweaked later on, can't it? Does it matter if it's a pre-made asset? Did you see my comment about the Survive the Nights post on Discord earlier? Oh god, they need to get out of their own ass, don't they? What the hell is that comment all about? It's unheard of for a dev team to just be so lost as to how utterly shite their game is. They just don't know, do they? They're completely oblivious to it. Oh no. I mean, it's comments like that that make, you know, there's defending your game, isn't there? You know, it's a passion project in many ways. And even if it's not, and it's just something to pay the bills, you know, you'd like to think people still take pride in their work. But to make a comment like that is just, it just reeks. It's something I would have expected Odem Games to have posted, to be honest. To see it come from someone like JB is just absolutely it's just appalling. Absolutely appalling. You've got to be seriously delusional to post something like that, haven't you? Right, okay, they're all dead. The shaft is doing okay, right? If I remember correctly. And I'm going to assume the bellows and things are in here. Yeah, the bellows are down. So I'll tell you, let me just do a warm-up then. Let me go and grab some feathers, because without feathers we ain't doing jack diddly squat, are we? Recipes, goldenrod. I'm going to make it all, I think. And we'll just pop a little bit of the organics back. Scrap that, scrap that. Ooh, scrap that, please, thank you. The meat I actually wanted to cook up, so I've just completely balls that up. Stop making that. Make some boiled meat first. Jeez, is that it? 10. Well, it's not as bad as I thought. In fact, that's rubbing it in even more, because that meant I should have got all that bloody Wolfie McWolfie meat. Let's just dash straight. Has that got enough time on the clock? What are we looking at? 9 minutes. No way near. Get on for 11. Alright, let's go and see if we can find some feathers. Otherwise we're going to have a very bad time of it, aren't we? Close that door. Where haven't we searched? I suppose over there is a relatively infrequently travelled zone to us. You alright, Jill? How are you doing, mate? How's things? Did you have a nice weekend, Jill? You got to talk your cousins. Got to talk to my cousins who I got addicted 7 days. Both are wondering when the next alpha comes out, Fraggy. Oh, we don't know, mate. No one knows. I mean, we can all have a reasonably educated guess, but even then, you just don't know, do you? I think Alpha 16 dropped around June last year, which is like really hard to imagine. I mean, we're already in April, right? I mean, that just seems crazy. I mean, it seems like a blink of an eye ago, but I would be expecting, you know, a 12-month cycle on these alphas. And of course, Alpha 17 is a really big one. I mean, they always are really big, but Alpha 17, I think, it's the first big update with the new team, you know, with the other people on board. So, oh my gosh, he was so much closer than I thought. Oh, he's going to hit me. Run, Grummy. Run, Grummy, Grummy. I didn't see him. Hang on one sec, guys. clear the old nose. So yeah, I just don't know, Fraggy. I wish I could tell you, mate, but if you're playing it on PC and you're looking for Alpha 17, the amount of changes is just absolutely staggering, mate. Assuming even, you know, 70% of the suggestions and the videos that we've seen actually do make it into Alpha 17. Because not everything does. They don't always get everything in. But I think we're in for quite a surprise. It's 8 o'clock. I really need to start heading back because if there's zombies around the perimeter, I need to clear it. At least we've got a few more feathers, right? So let's make... Well, let's get home. I was going to make them. Hopefully we don't need to make them. I mean, we've come as far out as the mosh pit, look, so... Definitely uncharted territory for bird snatching. Says as he finds an empty bird's nest. Let's see if we've... No, no one in there. Would it be nice for all those wolves to just like reappeared for me to pluck their bountiful carcasses? Millie was excited. We had MIL, SIL, MIL, mother-in-law, sister-in-law. Starting to understand your abbreviations now, mate. All the chucky goodness, right? All the chucky goodness. Do I know how to get another class in the mod? You can either do it through a quest, which essentially entails you gathering all the crafting utensils. Oh, shite. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. You're right, big gate. Got no bloody frames, look. Yeah, you either do a quest. Thank you very much for the bits, Big K. How you doing, bro? How's things? How's your bro on the YouTube channel? Let's make 50 of them. I can afford it at the minute. Yeah, sorry. You either do a quest which involves you gathering all of these, so the skinning knives, the, you know, the meat tenderizers, etc., etc. And that's a one-off. But I don't think you can do that until level 50. And there's a reason for that, and I can't think what it is. Let me have a look for you. Is it Scavenger's Delight? No, but we get to a lot. I could probably make all of those. Yeah, there was something that you can't get because one of the items is locked behind a level, and I can't think what the hell it is, mate. Buy the farm. What's that? Oh, kill a cow. What? Kill a cow? I've got kill a cow. Oh, there's another one that I hadn't spotted. Oh, here it is. Acquiring station tools. Oh, it's the Crucible. I don't think... I think Crucible is locked behind steel smithing, so it's probably... I think you can only make that. I'm guessing that was level 40 or 50. Yeah, level 40 for the Crucible look. The other way to do it is to gather these, mate. So... knowledge points, these things. You need... I don't know if they've changed it in this yet. It will be changed if it hasn't changed to 300. It might still be 175. Oh. They're the actual papers. Why is it not showing me how to manufacture? Oh. Maybe it's not class then. What's it under then, guys? Haven't got me confused now. Drop that in there. Click recipes. Oh, here we go. So if you wanted to unlock the archery crate, it's 200 knowledge points. Let's say I, for example, will probably take farming next. So for me to get the farmer crate, 200 knowledge points, 25 inks. That's been increased by 5 as well. And 10 forged iron, which I think you need to make the key with, probably, or something like that. You probably get the key with it. But then you also need the research desk and an ink pen. Now, the ink pen you can actually find. Can't make that. The research table itself is quite easy to make. So that's it to answer your question. You either do the one-off quest, which will necessitate either finding a crucible, and I don't think it's on the drop lists, or gathering 300 knowledge points. Now, knowledge points, if you don't know how to get those, are gathered by scrapping either magazines or books, or schematics, which I haven't got to show you, but you basically scrap them. You get like 3 knowledge points out of them. If you scrap a stack of 2, so say I've got 2 athletics magazines, I could scrap the stack and actually get 7 knowledge points out of it. But, yeah, it's not easy, mate. Yeah, you craft the suitcase, basically, mate. That's all, yeah. You got it, Sunshine. You got it. I'm about to die of bloody thirst again. Yeah, I just saw that as I heard the tune coming in then. I'll be careful with the overheating today. I lost a wellness point last session due to that. Come on, drink. Why won't you drink? Because I'm standing near the fire as well, wasn't it? So definitely didn't. I wonder if that's what happened last time as well. I wonder if I was kind of on the cusp and then ended up near the campfire. Temperature soared, instant reduction in wellness. So much chocolate. Thanks for the bits, Big K. Thank you, mate. You're working on season 2. Film begins Tuesday night. We're calling it Ravenhearst's Revenge. I look forward to it, mate. Did that my thing didn't go up again, did it? We definitely don't always get food hunger gains. You know what I'm gonna do actually? Let me just pop. Actually seems to be doing okay on shotgun ammo. I don't really need to carry all that. Okay, so in that case, let us make stone pickaxe. Let's go down into the tunnels. Just quickly board up. All seems quiet. Yeah, I was like I said, I was watching a new playthrough of Hold Your Own, because I know Stripes mentioned. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's okay. Stripes mentioned a couple of times that there's a new update coming, and the reason I remembered was I actually got an email from them saying, you know, we understand that you were one of the so-called content creators. Won't go so far as to say that we were that, but on YouTube, and if you want the latest info, here it is. And they're talking about they're going to stop, as Stripe had said, development on content for a short while they migrate Hold Your Own over to a multiplayer game, and obviously asking us if we wanted to provide them with some feedback, be it good or bad. And I just thought, well, you know, I've not even seen the game up and running for a while, so I jumped onto, I think, Splattercat's gaming channel. You seem to have the most recent footage, and yeah, it's like really negative in the YouTube comments. You know, oh, Splattercat, we love you, but this game's really bad, and it's just like rehashed assets. So I just thought, that's just so typical, you know, because the game actually, when we played it, we really enjoyed it, didn't we? Well, I did anyway. No, it's definitely happening, Pyra. I've noticed it. I mean, I've noticed it. I'll be honest then, I'm not 100% certain because I didn't look down quite quick enough from chat, but it definitely happens. We've 100% confirmed that if you sometimes eat food, I don't know if I've spotted it with thirst, Pirate, but definitely it is not guaranteed that you will, you'll get your hunger gains, if you like. Yeah, it must be pirate. It's gotta be. What I thought was maybe like if we did it like really slowly. So say like if I do that, click on it, wait a second, just make sure there's nothing in the crafting queue, and then eat it. You know, just in case it's not getting picked up. You know, there's too many scripts. I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm clutching at straws, mate. But I'm just going to do a little rather than just running along, clicking. I'm actually going to just like pause. A little bit like I do with the mini bikes, you know, have a little mini rule about eating food, perhaps. Did you get any chocolate yourself, Advina? I'll set up the so-called sub-community server later today, guys, as well. So that's going to be a server that will run alongside this one. I was hoping it would be set up today, and it's my own fault. I dropped a bit of a boo-boo. So that should go up. Ready for next week, and that will run 24/7. That'll just be on permanently. But I didn't get a chance yet. I didn't even get on Discord yesterday. Just to ask folks what they want to play. You know, did you want to wait for Ravenhearst 3.1 to drop before we actually, you know, turn it on? I'm sure most of you don't mind waiting a day, or a completely different mod. I mean, I don't know. You know, it's going to be down to you guys and girls if you want to play on it. Just to tell me what you want, but oh, hang on, what's that there? It's kind of weird because it would have been it's like I said, you know, once I've mentally got my head around it, it would have been really cool for me because I got back quite late yesterday, and I actually fancied just jumping on a bit of 7 days, and I hadn't got a server to do it on, and so I just don't. It just seems weird playing a game like this as a single player game, and I would have jumped on a 24/7 server if I'd had access to one sort of like early hours of this morning. Got a couple of things I wanted to check out with the Steam controller as well. I looked into BattleTech. I kind of hadn't realised BattleTech was. I mean, I should have known because it's from the makers of. Is it Shadowrun? I think was the other game they did. It's kind of a turn-based combat mech game, isn't it? I actually thought it was a single-player mech game, like as in third/first person. I didn't realise what it was, but it still looks very good. Co did a big playthrough a couple of days ago, so I might have another look at that. And I doubt. I mean, it's not a game I'll pick up. So, well, not for streaming anyway. You right, TQ? Yeah, well, no, this is it, TQ. I remember reading. That's a strange thing. I remember reading about the bug with food and water back in Ravenhearst 2.2, and strangely enough, it was the tool belt where people were spotting it wasn't working. So I've noticed it in both, though, dude. I've noticed it if I eat it in here, as in my tool belt, I don't always get the hunger gain, and I've noticed it in the inventory as well. So I've had 100% confirmed both, TQ. So whatever the bug was in 2.2, it's persistent and possibly even worse with this, mate. Which makes me think it's not a bug in the sense of, you know, that there's a missing wellness element there or a hunger element. It's just because it's been missed on maybe script loops. Which is why I think the only fix might just be to, like, hold your horses when you eat. I don't know. But yeah, it's the exact opposite of what I had in 2.2, TQ. I've got 100% confirmed failure to gain hunger in tool belt and inventory. It's probably all to do with this, isn't it? You know, maybe it's somehow, you know, like we get, if we're in here and it's kind of a bit laggy. I suppose I mean, do you even call it laggy? It's not network or latency, is it? It's just pure can't keep up kind of thing. I wonder if it's like that. Maybe what we could do is when we eat, we could come in here, go to favourites, then eat. We didn't get the gains, guys. We didn't get the gains for it. Look, 35%. So we definitely won't be doing that then. God damn it, bro. Got the 40% that time. Yeah, it's happening a lot more than you think, isn't it? Jesus. That's twice today, I think. Yeah, I think that was the workaround before Pirate. Wonder if it's linked to inventory lag. If you have to search. Oh, I've just tried that, Pirate. I literally just did that, mate. And yeah, I went to favourites and we just had it fail. Great minds think alike, but clearly not, bro. Yeah. Not to worry, not to worry. Yeah, I managed to get on Discord. I really need to pop Jack's just to like, don't sweat it, and thank you for working so damn hard at fixing it email, because he has taken it to heart, hasn't he? He's a nice guy. But yeah, he's posted up in the update section saying like, look, we're working our ass off over the weekend trying to figure out what this POI sleeper issue is. They've got a few people working on it. But I think what he was saying was he got family round today or yesterday, I can't remember. So obviously that, you know, he's not going to get a chance to do anything with it necessarily today. So I just thought we'll just carry on. You know, we've not had any problems. If anyone is on our server, please, all I can request is don't go to a whole new town. Stick to the towns that we know. I mean, I've got a couple that we can hit if need be today. We've got this one down here and we've got this one up here. So possibly that one as well. I'll probably leave that one, because that one was the one with that huge POI. The tower. So in fact, I'll stay the hell away from that. But we've got this one here and we've got this one up here. And we've not had any server crashes or hitches, so... Map of SD! Hope you had a good Easter. It's been nice, mate. It's been nice, thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. Thank you kindly, sir. Yeah, not bad at all, bro. Thank you very much for the resub, dude. 11 months. That's a lot of support, mate. Thank you very much, sir. Top of the morning to you, fella. Thank you very much. Let's get some sub love in chat for Map of SD. Thank you so much for the 11-month resub, mate. Phenomenal, sir. Phenomenal. Excuse me. Yeah, you know, so far, I mean, you never know. We might even be lucky enough to have a server that hasn't got that POI. I mean, I think that would be freakily lucky, but I mean, I guess what I could do, depending on what else, bit of DC. How you doing, Whitey? Nice to see you, bro. How's things, geezer? Have you had a lovely, lovely Easter? Yeah, I mean, I could set up like even a single player Skull and Bones, go into God mode and just fly around like a lunatic and just find out if we can actually get it to crash. But I don't know if it's server only. Again, I've really not had a chance to catch up with it all. So. Yeah, nearly a full 12 months, Matt. God, blimey, dude. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's amazing how time flies, isn't it? Bit of Darth. How you doing, Darth? Ruby red medallion. Donkey shadows. Open the howling growler tonight. Very beautiful. Very relaxing, Darth. Down in my shaft. How you doing, bro? How's things? Yeah, I must admit, I speaking to a few folks in Brum while we were there. Far Cry. Looking forward to a bit of the old Far Cry game this week. Looks like a lot of people have finished it. In fact, nearly everybody that I know who's picked it up is like as damn near to finishing it as makes any difference. You know, so maybe a few side quests to wrap up. Apparently people have like done it in about 18, 19, 20 hours. You know, that's sub 20. I should imagine full side quests take a bit longer, but... Gangster Blakey. How you doing, Blakey? Like, you working today, fella? Convince yourself not to drop anymore. That implies a huge amount of expenditure already, Darth Ripley. Was there anything that took your eye? Was there? Have they released a new ship or something? Oh, that's nice, Whitey. That's similar to what I've done, actually, mate. Yeah, just travelling around a little bit, fella. Almost cut myself off, not intentionally, from the internet. It's just I just didn't get a chance to even flick on the phone and jump on Discord or anything, mate. It's just been manic. Are you playing Far Cry as we speak? How far you got into it, Blake? Like, what's your thoughts on it, dude? Yeah, it's weird because it's you know, as much as I miss 7 days when I'm not playing it, I also did actually genuinely miss Far Cry. Well, when I wasn't playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, which was the latest game that we've also played, I wasn't that fussed, to be honest. I did want to go, you know, have a tinker with it, but the appeal seemed to drop quite quickly with that. I'm looking forward to a bit more Far Cry. Sounds like I've got a long way to go. Says, well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, for those of you that have played it, I mean, 18, 19, 20 hours, it doesn't seem like that big a game, does it? But like I said, I suppose there's so many side quests in an Ubisoft game. I'd like to, no, I mean, I'm not going to go out of my way to 100% complete it. But if I do see a mission or a quest, we will go and do it. As long as it's not one of those stupid ass ones. Which I think the cigarette lighter one might be. Where you've got to end up going all... I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that at the end of the game. You know, but I'm not travelling across the whole map just to find 12 bloody cigarette lighters. That's getting the realms of gamer score and trophy nonsense. But I suppose the difference with Far Cry is it's actually quite good fun to travel the map. So, but I won't focus on such things. Oh, wow, White. Oh, God, I've not done anything like that amount of travelling, but that half, that probably. Too addicted to Warcrack. What, as in Warcraft? World of Warcraft? Are we talking here, Fraggy, or? You're still on your first main island. What island? There is no island. Oh, you mean the starter island, Blakey Lake? Like, as in the actual very starter island? Jesus Christ, that seems like a lifetime ago. Star Citizen has a big one flyable. The patch just launched over the weekend. It's on sale. How much are we talking for a big one, Darth? We're not talking 50 quid here, are we? We're talking like 200 bucks at least, right? Yeah, that's it, Whitey. That's the difference, isn't it? It's like in the UK, you know, if we say like we're travelling 4 hours, we can travel a good chunk of this country in 4 hours, mate, believe it or not. Well, I say that. The motorways I was on over the last 24 hours, Jesus, good lord, mate. It's just a little bit of work, so the whole motorway's down for 2 years. And when I say down, you know, narrowed lanes. Oh, God, 50 mile an hour speed limit. It's just like, frickin' Christ. For 2 years, you taking the biscuit? Same in America, isn't it? We watched a really weird film over the weekend. I'll ask the girlfriend when I go out and get a coffee what it was called, because it was the most... It's one of those weird films that was also really enjoyable, but it was the most freakishly bizarre thing I've ever seen. It's about a guy that... I won't drop any spoilers. A guy that becomes... You know, like... You know, you have... They're called ambulance chasers. Like the lawyers that chase the ambulances to get people signed up, etc., to sue people. It's like that, but not that. It's a guy that basically listens to police radio so that he can be like the first, not news reporter, but camera footage. So he doesn't do interviews. He just gets there as early as he can to the scene of horrific crimes in order to actually film like people dying and stuff. And that's literally all the film is about. That is the whole film. And I can't remember the actor's name, but he is absolutely freaky. And it's a 2+ hour film. But when you look back to what happened, quite a lot happens. But I suppose the plot evolution isn't particularly diverse. But I just had to see the end, and the end is very strange to say the least. But see, it's on Netflix. I'll go and ask her what the title was. Yeah, it is really good, Fraggy. You don't like Far Cry games in Prom? You had to kill badgers, put me off them for life. Aww. Badger's a vicious buggers pirate. Badgers. I think they nerfed honey badgers, didn't they? I'm sure I remember reading something about honey badgers had got nerfed. You're actually playing World of Warcraft. So you've literally just gone back to it. You playing on anything? You just playing normal Warcraft, or you playing like one of these legacy servers, as I call them? The question is, Fraggy, which side did you choose? Horde or Alliance, mate? You alright, Defeat? How you doing, mate? You still out and about, are you, fella? You alright, Ryan? Oh, thank you very much, Ryan. Cheers, bro. I hope you're enjoying it, mate. I watched, you know, talking about the PlayStation 4 and these so-called games that start on PC and go to console rather than the other way around. I watched Undead Yeti, or at least some of it. I say I watched it, the VOD back this morning. He was playing Ark on PlayStation 4, I believe it was. Looks amazing. I was really, really surprised. Not just with the quality of the stream, using the PlayStation 4 to stream, but the game itself actually looked really, really impressive. The colours were really popping. Frame rate appeared to be perfectly adequate. The lighting, you know, there's always been so cool in Ark anyway, but such a performance hit on the PC. Looked really, really good. I have seen it before on PlayStation 4. I know a couple of people own it on PlayStation 4, but I never thought it would translate so well to a stream. I'm actually really, really impressed with it. Oh, is that what? Yes, that's the one. Nightcrawler. That's the one. Jake Gyllenhaal, is that his name? He's freaky. He's freaky as hell. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. He's like one of the most charismatic actors I think I've seen in a long time. And I don't know what else I've seen him in, but he was born for that role. He is so disturbingly not normal. And I mean, again, I can't really talk about it. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's one scene where he's talking to, well, let's just say a lady. And I can't talk about it because it's gonna. There's no way to talk about it without dropping a spoiler. It's as simple as that. But the way he interacts with her and the way he is trying to get over his agenda, and his agenda is just so warped out of any sort of semblance of recognition. But it's beyond creepy. And I don't think anyone else could have pulled it off like him. He's just got one of those faces. He reminds me a little bit of an even more freaky Christian Bale. But a really good film. Really good film. We are at Bedrock very shortly. Yeah, 52, mate. You're right, Wookie. Hello, Sadie. You're right, Cake. Hello, Mr. Vion. Yes, thank you, guys. It was Nightcrawler. Yeah. Have you all seen it, though? I've never even heard of it, to be honest. It was just on Netflix. We all sat down and watched it. Really good. You're right, T Hill. Oh my god, how much? $350. The ship's 100. Oh my god, that's insane. What were you thinking of getting it, Darth? Yeah. Hey, Stiff, thank you for the 6-month resub, bro. Thank you very much, Stiff. That's a lot of support, mate. Let's get some sub love in chat for Stiff RG. Thank you so much, fella. Honestly, I really do appreciate the subs, guys. Thank you so, so much, mate. Top banana, geezer. Top banana. What have you been up to, T Hill? Live off cheap 3p noodles, but have the greatest ship in Star Citizen, Darth Ripley. Don't go there, mate. Don't go there. It must be so tempting, though. You're like me. What's that huge happy grin? Haha, legacy service. People that miss classic PvP are really missing that you could gank anyone at any time. Don't know what you mean, happy. I'm not even talking about PvP. I'm talking about going back and doing proper raiding instead of easy mode that it is these days. Proper 40-man molten core. The panic that can ensue. You're playing Alliance, F the Horde. Playing on official servers, can't wait. Is that, yeah, I always call them Legacy, but they're actually called Classic, aren't they? Prince of Persia. I don't even know if I've seen Prince of Persia, Ryan. In fact, I don't even know if there was Is that really him? Don't know. I'm not even sure if I've seen a Prince of Persia film. I used to like the games. That's the one where you could rewind time, right? You managed to get into the same guild, Fraggy. You still got like old guild mates and everybody's still playing. Thanks ever so much, Stiff. Seriously, bro. Thanks for the 6-month resub, dude. You just started as well, have you, Defeat? How come so many people are going back? You're right, Fluffy. What's up? Should I sub? Nah. keep your money, bro. Get yourself a pint. I don't know. Could you buy a pint for a sub these days? I don't know. You just started WoW again. You're a levels. You have you've got 5 level 85 Horde characters, and now you're leveling the Alliance characters with all the changes. I've got to relearn to play the class. Yeah, I went back. I was going to say about 18 months ago. It might be a bit longer than that. I feel like I've been saying 18 months for a long time. But yeah, I did go back and fully level, or as near as damn it. I did a troll priest and a human priest on 2 separate returns. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. And I still love World of Warcraft. You know, it's just I know the closer I get to endgame, the closer I get to all the fun disappearing, and it just becomes a heads-up display. What's your damage meters? What's your threat meters? You know, even the raid stuff. It's like, oh, you know, you need to move out of the way now, and it just seems like it's not what it used to be. But I still enjoy the journey as much as the end game with World of Warcraft. So many cool places to see, mounts to get, people to have a chat with. Just awesome. The character with Nightcrawler was so disgusting that after watching I went for a shot. It's freaky, isn't he? Isn't he really freaky, Sadie? I honestly, it's like I said, it was kind of like one of those, oh my god, did I bring any nails down? Oh, we got 49 blocks, we're okay. Oh my god, and it's 7:15 in the morning. What the hell am I still doing down here, guys? Do we have a plan for today? Should we go and have a feathers day? Just get feathers, so at least we know that's done. Let me just go and drop these back down there, actually, so we don't have one of those horrendous accidents like last time. Okay, there we go. Throw those on there. Was it this side? Yes, it was. Yeah, I must remember to bring the ladders down. Right, let's get. I need to drop down there so many damn times there. We go out on the left, don't we? Thank you very much, sir. Get your head down, T Hill. You had a busy weekend, have you, mate? You've been eating too much chocolate, ain't you? Chocky overload, fella. You're doing John's. I think a lot of people do John first, Blake. You know, in the forums that I frequent, when they start talking about non-spoilery stuff, it always seems to be John that everyone did first. Not sure if that's because the game kind of, you know, maybe unknowingly to the player leads you down that path, or I can't remember what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, mate. Now I come to think of it, I'm all over the place in it. Where did I put the tools? Oh, there we go. I've got 5 meat. What about if we do it in an inventory? We got our 5% there, look. Yeah, I pretty much stopped really early on. I was in the beta for WoW, so I played it for a long time. Then it released, and then I played through. It was the first one, the Burning Crusade. And that was it for me. By the end of Burning Crusade, I felt the itch to go and try something else. I can't remember what I went to. It was either Lord of the Rings Online or something like that, perhaps, or probably Guild Wars, thinking about it. I think it was Guild Wars first. Let's go into town. Crossbow bolts. Craft those. So what was stopping me actually making? Just trying to think what the problem is here. It's normally 3x3, isn't it? It's a 918. So if you actually make the 18 there and the stairs as well. Are they called steps or stairs? Steps. Nope. stairs. Flagstone stairs. Craft. And then we've got... Oh, and we wanted clay, didn't we? So if we go and get... I'm going to get rid of this shovel, I think. I still don't think it's as good as having a normal stone one. I don't think my stamina's up to it. Yeah, we want clay. Oh, actually, we got some clay. So we can probably make the bellows then, right? And pipes. I think it was 4 pipes, wasn't it? Okie dokie. Bellows, recipes, advanced forge, craft. Throw that in there. Right, let's go and kill. Or let's go and get some feathers while we wait. That was the fastest night ever. It just flew by, didn't it? And we're also going to get some water from town. You're not using vehicles at all. Oh, how can you not do that? Like, the choppers are so much fun. Just don't use them. Don't use them for anything other than traveling, though. I should imagine the choppers, especially the ones with all the... I mean, I've not found one with rockets yet, but I have had one with the Gatling guns, Blakey, like. But I love traveling, like, from A to B in them. That's probably why I'm so scattered around the map, because it doesn't take me long to get from A to B. Whereas a lot of folks, like yourself, maybe are staying in one zone a bit more. But I should imagine they're a bit OP for taking out an outpost. I mean, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I could shred an outpost in seconds with one of those choppers. Which kind of takes out the sort of stealth element, doesn't it? Because I do like trying to do it stealthy. Oh no. Really, Stiff? What the hell? I'm packing a 5-bedroom house into a 1-bedroom house. Jeez, dude. Sounds like you got a fair old whack on your plate, Stiff. No, thank you, mate. Seriously, really appreciate it. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree, Doc. He's like a Christian Bale with a dose of some sort of supernatural, satanic, natural evil. And Christian Bale's freaky enough as it is, so yeah, totally. He genuinely had... I watched that whole film, Nightcrawler, and genuinely, you know, the topic of conversation during every break was like, Jesus Christ, the dude is like freaking completely unhinged. And you just had this really weird feeling that actually so is Jake Gyllenhaal. Which is probably a really, really nice guy, right? Is he probably into, you know, helping the children, and every cent he earns goes to some, you know, charitable organisation or something. But he comes across as this complete, just not like necessarily scary, just completely freaky. I'm gonna have to go back on IMDb and run through all his films. I'd love to see more of him. I mean, I have seen him in other stuff. I just can't remember it. Oh, there's a cow over there. Let's get him away from... there's a road over here. See if we can... Oh, damn, what was that? Oh, it's a crawler. I thought... Every time I see those low-lying crawlers through the grass, I always think it's a boar. Actually, you know what? Thinking about it, is he still coming? I might... Oh, damn, there's a stag down there as well. Oh, how did that miss? Oh, it's still... Oh, no. Where's that cow? I was going to say, a cow can't be far behind me. Seems to have that as the sweet spot, don't we? Just underneath the nose. There we go. Right. There's some fresh meat to make up for the disaster that was the last stream and wolves missed. You alright, Schmeggy? What's that, Shades? You've been playing WoW for 10 years, but the game has become so much only endgame orientated. Well, I still enjoyed it when I went back. It's weird you say that, dude. Was that Shades? I went back and went all the way through to whatever the end game level was when I went back. Like I said, it's a little while ago. I actually really enjoy the journey with World of Warcraft. The first time I played a fair old bit with a gentleman called Ben, he played a troll warrior and I played a troll priest. And it was just a chance to have a chinwag while you played through it, really, mate. I've always been wanting my MMOs to actually read the quests and sort of, yeah, I won't go so. I'm not someone that role plays, but I do in my head. You know, I might not be someone who's necessarily speaking to people in character in the game, but I enjoyed, because it'd been so long since I last played Shades, it was actually really nice to go back and do some of the instances. But I have to say I was appalled at how easy the game was. I did Scarlet Monastery, which back when I played it, well, when the game first came out, Scarlet Monastery was actually a pretty brutal place. You know, you really needed to be playing properly to get through that very first sort of section of Scarlet. Could actually be really tricky, you know, because we were all new. You know, we weren't veteran players. We'd still got a lot to learn. You know, we all knew about, you know, pulling and tanking and DPSing and all the rest of it, but it was still a reasonably nice little challenge. Oh my god. And I went back, and honestly, we just DPS'd our way through it, mate. I mean, I was a healer, and we didn't even stop for breath, mate. I'm going to be honest, the first time we did it, I did let the magic user die. The mage. He was just being a complete dickhead. I gave him my max of 3 warnings. I said, if that happens again, mate, and I can't keep the tank up, then I will not be throwing a heal in your direction. And didn't get any response in chat. It happened again. He pulled a mob that he shouldn't have pulled. And I says, look, you know, that was really close. I nearly let the tank die then, trying to get you out of shit. And the third time, I let him die. And as you can imagine, the abuse that I then got, being a crap priest, etc. It was just like, I just, you know, I almost give up. But, yeah, it was so easy. Just so easy. Like I said, hardly any tactical decisions to be made. Because it was weird, because I was playing it and noticing things that I'd remembered from Scarlet Monastery. And I remember thinking, Christ, you know, this is actually quite a tough encounter coming up here. And we just breezed through it, mate. I mean, we were like pretty low level as well. And if we'd played like that back when the game first came out, we'd have been wiped like instantly. We'd got mobs coming from multiple rooms at one point. It would have been instant death. But for some bizarre reason, we managed to, you know, get ourselves out of a tight spot. What have you been up to then, Schmeggy? I'm going to get our water. I'm just going to head back down here. We're actually doing okay for meat here, guys, which is kind of cool. Well, I say doing all right. We've got 3 kills, right? We've got a little bit of bacon, so we'll get a bit of bacon and egg in this week, hopefully. That'll be a nice little treat for us. Might even get to 98 wellness today. I'm trying to think what else I need for some more trail mix. I think we can make another batch of it. What's that over there? Have a look at this. Ooh. I won't risk that because quite low visibility out here. Don't seem to be seeing any birds' nests, despite the fact it being a gorgeously bright and clear day. I'm going to guess this is one of those. It's either a corn. Nice. Oh, and I've just seen a pig as well. Is he actually going to jump up and get me or not? Jesus, that sounds so close, doesn't it? Where's that pig gone? There he is. Starting to think I should hunt with something other than the bow. Oh Christ, that was close. Let's see if we can lead him over here, so a few less Z's around. Come on, piggy, you can outrun them Z's for me, mate. Come on, choppy chop. Oh, God, there's another one. Oh, damn. Oh, damn, I didn't know he was going to go down that fast. Shite. I'll tell you what, let's go back towards them then. Don't lose sight of the piggy, Grubby. 3. It's a lot of Z's coming in, guys. Stamina's okay. Brace back. Where's my little piggy poo? Clear that out of the way. And let's go. Woo! Right, Carlos. Good in Southpaw. Well, I don't think I've even heard of that. I'm guessing that's a boxing one, is it? Yeah, I'll have a run through my IMDb, see if there's anything that tickles my fancy with him in it. Was he in Donnie Darko? Donnie Darko is one that I've just never... That's a film I've never understood. I don't think I've ever managed to get all the way through. Is Donnie Darko the one with that bloody rabbit thing? Or have I got the right film? I think I've tried to watch Donnie Darko on several occasions and literally just lost the will to live within about an hour of watching it. I just can't get into the film. It's not that you know, I'm not understanding it. I just can't be arsed. It's just, I don't know. It's just one of those really rare films. Because I've watched some terrible films, like absolutely terrible films, and you know, I still watch them through to the end. But Donnie Darko is one that I genuinely don't. I think I have probably seen it to the end, but not been watching it. You know, by the time I've got an hour in, we're chatting away, no one can be asked. But there's a few films like that. Quite a few Netflix seasons like that, or series like that as well, where it just doesn't interest me enough to warrant paying any attention to it. I don't find it at all intriguing in any way, shape, or form, and I find it on that weird side of weird. You're right, Keaton. Oh yeah, totally Darth. Yeah, the old tank that thinks he's invulnerable. That doesn't realise that the poor little healer in the background is actually working his little tushy off, trying to keep him alive, while he's running around trying to grab aggro on everything in the entire dungeon, and then screams at the healer for letting him die. It's like, well, you know, Ninja's trying to take on 2 rooms simultaneously, mate. Your DPS is running around like headless chickens. They ain't got a clue what we're supposed to be targeting. Me as the healer's sitting here kind of just like, yeah, and what the hell am I supposed to do now? I've got limited crowd control, sir. You know what I mean? Where's the tower? I feel like we've come to a really weird part of this town. Let's go and get water. Yeah, definitely pirate. I can understand why it had to change. You know what I mean? The way it changed, though. It'll be interesting to see how the classic servers actually hold up. I think there'll be a lot of people interested in them. Whether or not people actually put their money where their mouth is. I mean, I'd love to go back to a classic server. It's just, it would still be World of Warcraft. And like I said, I haven't got any issues at all with World of Warcraft. You know, I know it's changed, but I still enjoy it. Like I said, you know, even though the journey was something I suppose we could do almost with our eyes closed compared to how it used to be, I still genuinely enjoyed both experiences. on Horde and Alliance side, which surprised me quite a lot. But it's knowing the end game. It's just going to be widgets and add-ons if you want to be super viable. Just doesn't appeal to me. It's like playing a game within a game. And you could argue, well, just don't use the widgets and the add-ons then. But then, good luck. I mean, I don't know what it's like now. I mean, I suppose I shouldn't criticise something I haven't played for a while. But back in the day, if you didn't have all the necessary add-ons and God knows what else, then the raid leader worked on the premise that you did have all that stuff. And if you didn't, you would be essentially, whether or not you enjoyed not having it, you were essentially potentially letting the whole team down by not having the queues and everything ready, you know, the same way everybody else had it. You were going to be the odd one out. You were more likely to make a cock up rather than instinctively knowing, you know, what your DPS burst could be. Especially when I played as Rogue, instead of just watching a little cheeky meter that kind of told you everything you needed to know. You'll never watch it again, Advina, really. Ooh. A tale behind the game. Sorry, the film there. Honestly, like I said, it just bores me. I've just got no interest in it whatsoever. It's just a really weird. There's not that many films like that for me. Like I said, I'll quite happily sit down and watch a completely shite film. So sometimes it helps balance out your respect for a good film. Be nice, wouldn't it? I'll tell you what all healers should be given, Shades, is the ability to ball and shackle the tank. If you want me to heal you, you will stand on that spot right there and not move, please. Or the ability to make the DPS characters blind momentarily, so all their cooldowns are artificially dropped. Rather than healing the ever-zealous rogue or mage who's decided to burst the DPS, the bejesus out of the mob, you simply cast blindness on them. It's got to be cheaper than spending all those heals, right? And then risking you getting aggro, because now it's impossible for you to keep everyone alive and not get aggro yourself. Gonna get that full or not? I've got 35 rounds left with this thing. I have a feeling the shotgun's not going to do a lot. So I'm guessing, is this the bull or is this the cow? Oh my god, that went down really quick. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? What the hell is that? Oh god! Oh god! I don't even know what it is. What the hell was that? Holy balls, dudes. Holy balls. There's terrible things out here that I don't know about. Did you see? Oh my god, that was, oh Jesus. That was awful. Where's me cow going? Anyone see me cow? Oh no, I've lost the cow. Oh, that thing was like, oh god, it's like Usain Bolt with like nasty claws. Oh, I've lost the cow, man. Oh, dudes. Dude, go to the chopper. I don't believe that. Oh well, never mind. Never mind, sir. I didn't recall my angle of retreat particularly well, so it's no surprise. I was more worried about not getting horribly murdered, to be honest. Reload the shotty. That was kind of neat. I like the tactic of using the shotty to stun you, actually. That worked out a lot better than I expected. Let me zoom in with the sniper rifle. What time is it? 3:28, and we're actually out there. Let me just see if I can catch up a bit. You think Donnie Darko was a film you had to watch in your early 20s? Yeah, you're probably right, mate. What are you on about? I'm only 24. You're right, Daxos. Your favourite way... sorry, I just remember catching that in chat. So, Auctioneer, were you a bit of a... I used to play the Auction House quite a lot, to be honest, mate. Mainly with my rogue character. I did like my rogue. Yeah, he only had... what's it on him, Keaton? An ammo... I suppose it's nice. I mean, it covered the cost of shooting him in the face. So, I'm not going to argue. Oh, come on, that was... Oh, Jesus balls. Oh my god, is that bear attacking the deer? I didn't even know they did that. Huh, cool. Makes sense. Just didn't know they did it. We're actually near another... We just found another town, have we? No, that's the same town. I think we leave that bear well alone. I mean, it would have been nice to get the deer, but... Oh, Christ, I'm starving hungry, guys. Shite, 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 shite. Oh, God, I've got no food on me. You gotta be kidding me. I actually came out with no freaking food. You taking the biscuit? Is that for real? Oh my God, I've got no food on me, guys. What the hell? Holy crumbs, bro. How did that happen? Did I just, as my hunger just dropped off the charts a lot quicker than normal or something? Come with me, little piggy. Come with me, little piggy. God damn it, you knobbers. Come on, cheeky little zombies. Come on. Go. Bit more piggy meat. Whoa, I wonder what that was over there. It looked like a wolf for a moment, just hiding behind the bush just over there. That's a herd zombie. Is that one of the ones that comes out at night, is it? Very big, very fast, and probably hits like a truck, right? Yeah, I've got nothing else. I've just literally eaten 2 raw meat, just in a desperate attempt to stave off imminent doom. You alright, TM? You still playing what's that killing floor? Is it Doc? Cheeseburger's from Far Cry, ain't he? Screw that, mate. Wonder if they'll oh Christ, careful. Jesus, good lord, Grub. Oh, let my stamina drop a little bit too low there. Could have caught me unawares, couldn't it? 1%. Am I going to get back in time? I'm going to have another one. I end up sick and ickly, aren't I? Definitely nothing in my inventory that I can eat, though. Got the advanced forge ready. Just got to hope there's nothing at the house so I can just race in and quickly. I'm having to leave all these birds' nests behind now as well, which is a bit frustrating. Oh, I could keep them, but I'd rather get back and make some decent stuff, mate. I would if I was a long way from home, but as soon as I only went out to get some feathers, I'll quite happily take what I've got here. Okay, bottled water, recipes, bottled water, craft. Stop making those, please. Oh, we've already got some. Meat, recipes, boiled meat. Go. Come on, chop, 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 chop. I don't want to die. 0%, 97. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shall I just very quickly grab a snack? What can I eat?
Hello?
Bag of chips. Bag of crisps is better than a big slab of meat. Daddy Davis, thank you for the follow, bro. It takes a while for this to pop, doesn't it? Jesus. Okay, let's put everything away then. So dinky, rinky, dinky, schminky moo. Nachot Koje, thank you for the follow as well, mate. So we want that and that and that in a minute, don't we? No, no, no. Stay with me. Really? You know what I might do actually? Don't normally do this. Recipes 762 rounds, please. Craft. Read. Accept. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And then we will also make some more bottled water. Smelting, smelting. Water. Jars. And we'll pop that back down there. Okay, so let me have a think. Should we go? We've got food for now, haven't we? Let's just have another. Should we go and see? It's only 6 o'clock. Let's go and clear the area so we can get our advanced forge up and running. I said to Manimal that I want to play Airsoft on Wednesday night. Just need to ask his mum if she can watch the kids. I made a joke about shooting him in the balls. So we don't want any more kids anyway, so it'll be fine. I should imagine getting shot in the balls with the sort of quality of guns that you've got, Advina. That would be extremely painful, mate. It's not like my little cheeky pigeon scaring Nerf gun, right? Is that a wandering horde coming in? I've only got 61 bolts. Make some more, I suppose. God damn it, Grub. This little knobber here. Oh god, my aim's really bad. I'm all over the place. I'm missing before I've even pulled the trigger. Here we go. Twitches as well. I hate bloody twitches. Why gotta be twitches all the time? I don't think there's anything else coming around that corner. It seems to be packing quite the punch I was hoping for. Oh, there's another one back there. So I like to see some dingalingers. I thought you were still going nursey McNursey. Oh, problems with feet. Okay. Try and keep him in those door blocks, slow him down. Oh, bad shot, dude. Bad shot, man. Down like a sack of spuds, darling. You're dead, right? Okay. Clear. Clear, 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 clear. Give me some loot. Have you never done it at all then, Advina? No. Yeah, I'm going to assume you've got enough equipment for your base to do it simultaneously. Yeah? It's not like you're going to have to take turns or anything. You're gonna dress up like a badass, Advina. Hello, Chesina. How are you? Happy Easter, Chesina. Nice to see you again, mate. All right, Blue Dragonlight. How are you? Yeah, we've got a fair few points to defeat. Fair few skill points. We're sort of at that point in the game where if I can just try and get that little bit of wellness back with a trail mix and some half decent bacon and eggs, really start the ball rolling there. I'm just going to go and set up the advanced forge. I'm not going to stress myself getting it. There's a few Z's over here, unfortunately. Now down to 29. That should be more than enough. I'm not going to risk making them out. Oh, he's going to blow the car up. Oh no. Come over here, you knob. I don't want a hole in my road. I've been dreading that for ages. There's another bloody cow over there, guys. I have got some repair kits for the sniper rifle as well, haven't I? Oh, honey, you jammy sod.
Hello?
I am the Celt. Thank you for the follow, bro. I don't think I'm going to get to set it up tonight. There's a few too many zombies around. Oh, Jesus! Way too close to call. I must admit, you know what? When I started carving up the cow, I thought, you know what I've not done? I haven't scouted that sand area. That could have cost me dearly. That could have cost me very dearly. Yeah, that was my own stupid asphalt. No doubt about that. We'll get back in, guys. We'll come back out in the morning and do it. Hoping we've led them far enough away, but possibly not. I went in a bit too much of a straight line there, didn't I? Circling back to the house. We are undetected. Got a bit of cooking we need to do as well, so we got 5% there. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's get some food cooking. What we got? Let's put everything away first. It's always nice to start with a clean inventory. Scrap that. Hey, Shades, thank you for the sub, dude. Seriously, bro, thank you very much for the sub. New sub. Thank you very much, bro. Hugely appreciate the subs, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Shades. Let's get some sub love in chat for Shades. Latest sub on the block. Top banana geezer. Honestly, mate, really do appreciate it. Thank you kindly. What am I doing here? That and that. That's the worst ever inventory management, wasn't it? So we'll take that, and that in the morning. I'm actually quite enjoying having that on my loadout like that. So, actually, it might even be better me doing that. What I might do is pop the jars there for when we find water. So I've got my... Yeah, that's going to work all right, I think. I'm happy with that. Right, let's make some bacon and eggs if we can then. So we've got some eggs, we've got some more eggs, and we've also got a nice little bit of bacon. So let's start off by making the fried eggs. Let's pop a couple of chairs in there. Move that out. Thank you very much, Shades. Seriously, man. Thank you very, very much, dude. Thank you for the follow, Blue Dragon Light. We have another boiled meat while we're here. Bring that down there. So we've got the eggs cooking up, so we can throw these surplus eggs away along with that. Let's go and start the bake. No, we need to slice the pork first, don't we? Slice the pork. Sliced white meat. We've already got 4 in there. Ooh, this is looking good, guys. This is looking good. Start the bacon prep. Recipes, bacon. After we've got 12 minutes on the clock at least, so let's stick another chair in. Now the other thing I wanted to do was take. Oh, I've only got 1 pine cone. Balls. I was going to make some more trail mix. Because I've got 15 Hershey bars. We really need to go and get just like a load of pine seeds. Because I can make 5 trail mix with the 26 blueberries, look. 26 and 36, so I've got 5 trail mix. 6 5's 30, that's 30 trail mix. So I'd need 25 pine seeds. Get 1 pine seed per tree, regardless of size, I think. That doesn't need to be in there, does it? Interesting. Oh, did I pick them up? I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. So, are we okay on time? 10, 12, 13, 14. Let's just pop another couple of chairs in. You can just go and do some digging for tonight then. Let's take that, and that. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. There we go. Whoa, careful. Well, it doesn't matter because we've got, well, I say it doesn't matter. We have got hay bales, but we've also got a few cheeky frames there. Now, have I brought in how many nails is it for a ladder? 2. Not as bad as I thought. 13 then. 1, 2, 3. I reckon we can get to bedrock tonight, guys, if we chip away merrily. Go get a coffee as well. Thank you, Shades. Oh, thank you, dude. How many to the next emote? We must be really close. Really, really close, Advina. I mean, obviously there's an ebb and a flow to subs, but yeah, I reckon... I'll check in a minute, dude. I thought about having a little counter up for something like that, but you know what I'm like about having things on screen? It's kind of weird how it works as well, because it kind of puts value on different types of subs, Advina, so it's not just a number thing, but I'm sure we could come up with something. Excuse me. How does Manimals feel about you taking up his airsoft hobby then? So you can't come with us. You're a lady. He plays with another lass, doesn't he? Haven't they got like a regular group of like 4 or 5 of them that all go together? I bet she's like 10 times better than that lot as well. She probably takes it more seriously, Advina. I know my girlfriend would. Jesus Christ almighty. Yeah, if we can get down a little bit further. Oh, I'll tell you what, hang on. Look, been meaning to do this, now you've mentioned those. Let's go to -69 and let's pop a point in that. And sexual Tyrannosaurus, let's keep them running level pegging. So I can put 10 points in that and 1 in -69. But the other one that I really need to think about is... Now look, what level are we? Because primitive tools, let's go to level 5 with primitive tools, and let's maybe leave it at maxing out at level... I might even leave it there, guys. Because that's 6 levels. In 6 levels, I can unlock iron tools, you see. I'm sure it's level 30, yeah. So I reckon we leave primitive tools at level 5. That's going to give me quality 250, I think, won't it, or thereabouts? Which is adequate for what we're doing at the minute. I'm not mass resource farming at the moment. That will save us a few, because they start getting expensive, don't they? So if we... I've already got the advanced fortune. Did I learn the blacksmiths thing? The blacksmiths, I didn't. So let's learn the blacksmith station. We know we're going to need that. And we also know we're going to need the advanced workbench. Oh, which isn't there. Oh, it's just workbench. Second tier is probably advanced workbench. So that's going to cost me 10 points. It's going to cost me 20 points to get to the advanced workbench. Construction tools has now dinged 30, which is what we wanted. Let's invest now. Okay, it's done. We are now entrapped. And the other one, of course, was bows. So bow weaponsmithing, we don't go up until level 30, so we don't need to worry about that. In that case, let's go for minor 69er. And let's go for sexual Tyrannosaurus. That's me done. Okay? That'll offset the low quality tools, etc. Let me just make some... Let's make 2 pickaxes and let's scrap these. Got the gains for that, so that's nice. There we go, 250 quality. Perfect. Perfect. Let's carry on. Ooh, I feel dirty spending all those points. You are Elvinaz. He said you won't want to come. It hurts, you know. He said I'll get my pistol and shoot you so you know. I politely declined. Oh, dearie me. Think of all the conflict resolution that could take place over here, you see. You know? Want a new pair of shoes? Fancy a new schmuck? You can play to win with airsoft. Or just nick his bloody money like my girlfriend does, mate. She knows the one thing that drives her mad is shoes. I mean, I got no problems if she wants to go out and buy clothes. That's fair enough. But shoes, how many shoes does one person need? I just don't get it. I mean, I do a fair old bit of running, right? So I mean, I do have well, 3 sets of trainers. Essentially, it depends on whether I'm running on bloody tarmac or cross country, whatever. But so I can dig that. I've got some big boots that I wear, you know, if I'm working with a bike or if I'm out in the garden, that kind of stuff. I've got some nice shoes, you know, for out and about. I can, you know, not everyone needs like one pair of shoes. I can understand the need for various styles, etc. But shoes, she's got too many shoes, mate. I swear some of those shoes have never even been worn as well. You're right, Alvarez. He's still waiting for Alpha 17. We were talking about it earlier. I reckon we've got a long way to go on that one, mate. You alright, Freddy? Yeah, we'll get one later. He's not actually going to shoot Advina. Shoot her in the kneecaps. She can't get to the shops. The April Fools on 7 Days to Die forum caught a few people out. Oh, what did they do, Sadie? Look at my stamina now, guys. Look at the difference. Yeah, well, to be honest, Advina, you know, I mean, it's her money, mate. She'll spend it whatever the bloody hell she likes. But we do have some in-depth conversations. Yeah, amusing ones about shoes, honestly. I just don't get the shoe thing, but... You know, she doesn't get the game thing. So, you know, it's one of those things, isn't it? I've got a couple of friends that love their cars. You know, stupid amounts of money. Doing right. I mean, I'll be fair. Some pretty snazzy stuff to their cars. But the amount of money they you know, in my opinion, waste. Now, that's a horrible word to use, isn't it? But to me, it's a wasteful way to spend money. Because there's no return on it. But I'm the same with stuff like, audio. You know, I do like to spend some decent money. You know, if it's not for a gaming headset, then obviously, you know, for watching a film or something like that, I will spend extra money. You know, surround sound, that kind of stuff. That I've always enjoyed spending money on that. But again, you know, there's no return on investment on it. Same with gaming, right? I mean, gaming, you buy a game and that's it. It's gone. It's dead money, isn't it? But everyone needs a hobby, right? It's like my actual cycle, for example. You know, I mean, I use my bikes a lot. I'm not going to get 150 quid Ways Arthurton bike from Halfords. You know what I mean? That ain't going to happen. I've come too far on that front to be cheaping out on some things, and I can get that. You know, but to me, that's money spent because I almost need to spend it if I want to be competitive. Yeah, some of the sound systems, some of the guys have got in their cars. You got these. One of the lads has got those. I mean, he's got 2 kids, but he's got those LCD TVs in the back of the headrests. So say the passenger and driver seat headrests. So his kids can actually have like the TV on in the back. I mean, to be fair, they do a fair bit of travelling because his family's spread out. So most weekends they do travel a fair old whack. So I should imagine it's actually quite a cool thing. Keeps the kids quiet, I suppose, while mom and dad are having a natter. Yeah, and that's it, though. Yeah, and PC parts. I mean, it's the same thing. You know, doing up your car. Some fancy pants spinner alloys or something. Probably going to cost you like $2 grand. But a brand new computer is going to cost me $2 grand. Yeah, I've heard airsoft can get pretty expensive. Yeah. But again, you know, if it's a hobby and it's something you really enjoy doing, it doesn't matter, does it? It's never going to be wasted money if it's something you enjoy, right? She's not too bad with handbags, actually, Hoffa, to be fair to her. I mean, she has got a fair old few handbags, but it's the shoes. It's a shoe addiction, I swear, mate. The very definition of an addiction, I think. Right, if we pop these down here, we now have our very first fully functioning Ravenhearst version 3 Grumbodian shaft. Now, the question is, which way do we go now? Do I start heading north? Because that would enable us to get shale at a later date. Or do we just stick with iron? I'm tempted to start getting one that will come up on the road. So we could travel at night through to the road, emerge in the daylight, and literally be minutes away from my 2 primary towns. So if we start digging westwards, which is... Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, that just sucks donkey balls, doesn't it? In which case, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go around here and sort of circle round. Did you get a new keyboard in the end, Doc? Or did you just stuck with the... What's it, didn't you? The new Mobo, yeah? Oh, I suppose it's time for something like that as well, isn't it, Avina? And that's the other thing, isn't it? You know, tinkering with a car, tinkering with a computer. It's all stuff you can sort of do essentially from the comfort of your own home, pretty much, right? It's like me and my bike. But you know, airsoft, you have to go. I mean, presumably you have to drive to it, Advina, and you know you got to get all suited up and everything. And there's I'm going to assume there's a cost to it every time you do it as well. It's not just getting the gear and the ammo, is it? Presumably you have to hire whatever it is that you're doing, whether it be like an outdoor or indoor one. Oh my god! It's a mini twirl. You always catch me in the shaft. You gotta wait till I get out of the shaft, Feathers. Happy Easter, mate. How you doing? God damn, I love that song. We had that one in the car. It's very, very dangerous. You can't twirl in a car. How much chocky have you had, Feathers? Have you devoured many, 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 many calories? So what did they do, Senny? Sorry, they changed from Alpha 17 to Beta 1. Then a long list of changes, including changing all zombies to always run feral. Think it's still... Oh, God, Serdy, really? How many people fell for it? Were the riots in the forum, Serdy? Actually, I must admit, I suppose I probably missed out quite a lot yesterday. Were there any good ones from any of the big gaming journos or anything? There's a walk-on fee and a fee for hire. Obviously, no hire fee if you have your own stuff. Yeah, yeah. That stamina is rock solid, guys. Look at that. Rock solid, mate. We've just hit that sweet point, haven't we? I've only eaten one egg. What's that? Are you poorly? What do you mean you've only eaten one egg? I don't know how far back to go before we do the loop. I don't even need to do a loop, do I? We just need to come out a little bit and then drop down the ladder, turn, hang a right, and then head west, basically. I suppose what I could do is I could have like a little crafting or stop way station down here, a little bit of food, etc. 2:34. Right, I'll tell you what, guys, we'll hammer till 3, then I'll go and grab a coffee, and then we'll be good to go in the morning. So the plan for tomorrow will be to get the advanced forge up and running, and then it's steel. I need to get some more steel or another wrench. So I either need to find 6 steel. Didn't someone come up with a good plan on how to get steel? I know we were told about the ammo crates in places like the Blue House, but there isn't another Blue House, so... We could go and try, if we've got sufficient food, we could go and try and hit that other town very quickly. The one that's kind of southwest of us. And hit some of the homes. I mean, one more wrench, I can make the advanced workbench. Advanced workbench means we can combine tools and weapons. That in turn gives me a significant build advantage if we want to get a perimeter wall up, and a scavenge advantage because we've got better quality gear, right? I don't think there was any, Keaton. I don't think the trader had any. I'll go back. We'll maybe head back there in first thing in the morning then. That's not a bad idea. Should we head south to the trader? What? No, hang on. There was a trader in the southwest one as well, which I haven't been to. Yeah, the one northwest definitely didn't have any, did he? But I think he reset on day 29, was it, or something? You're right, Christite. We may do Christite, yeah. We were talking about maybe migrating our characters over so that we didn't have to have... We'll have to have like a restart in terms of the map as such, most likely. But we might migrate our characters over. We're not sure yet. We need to have a chat about it. A few people saw the beta one and went crazy. But when you had to change vultures to zombie mosquitoes, oh mate. Them crafty fun pimps. Yeah, it's a good idea, that, Keaton. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go and hit our... let's hit our primary... Ooh, we might have just hit iron as well. All right, let me go and get... I'll leave you staring at our lovely shaft, guys. I will be back in 2. Right, sorry about that. I have the frothy coffee. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's an Americano, but they always come out really, really frothy in the Tassimo. They're ever so nice. Girlfriend got a really nice deal on a triple pack. Right, let's go upstairs. 440, so we're not running too far behind, are we? Let's just repair that, scrap that, drop that, drop that. Axe down there, so that's my normal scavenge loadout. Well, I'll tell you what, let's stop doing those now because we don't need any more ladders, do we? So let's drop them in there. Pop that into the smelt. So we've built up a nice amount of iron for our first advanced forge run. Now, that is going to take how long to cook that bacon? 10 minutes. There we go. We'll run that while it's in there. Got 13 goldenrod. Let's go in for... Oh, shit. I actually need to eat something now. Oh, balls. Eat something. Just eat something. Snowball. Okay. How much bacon can I make? I think I can only make 1 bacon and egg. God damn it, really, dude. Recipes, bacon and eggs. 2. 3. Excellent. It's not going to keep me going though, is it? Shall I just warm up some noodles for now? We take that. 2 and that. How about every horde night? What's that? Sorry, what was that? How every horde night should be every. What's that? Bacon and eggs for the win? Yeah, I'm cooking up some there, mate. Recipes, chunky beef soup, craft. And if we microwave that up. Do we get any wellness for chunky beef soup? I don't think we do we? Do we get the bowl back as well? That's another question. What's that? The minion thingy? It's just this, dude. It's just that up there, look. So it's whoever's oh my god, I forgot about UFOs. Bit bomb. Wellness 0.25. fullness 15. So that stuff is pretty. I mean, that stuff's even better than bacon and eggs, to be honest. But how much bacon we got? That should do us for the day, shouldn't it? Recipes, bacon and eggs, craft, go, bacon and eggs. What I'll do is I'll just pop them in there to keep it warm, look. Ladders in the build box. Right, okay. We can always come back in a minute. Let me just go and get the forge. Good morning, Nina Papina. How are you doing? It's not got anything with it actually, Advina. Or am I missing something? It's just an Americano, so it's not like one of those ones that comes with like a milk pod. It's just a big cup of coffee, and it is like a full-size cup of coffee. And what I do is I actually add just a very small drizzle of our own cream to it, and it comes out as a really frothy, strong cup of coffee. It's really nice, really nice. Bad to the bone, bad to the bone. Thank you for the bits. That's all that is like, and it's the Bish Bash Boss battle thing. Right, so oh, we've got company. 1, 2. Let's clear this knobber out of the way. Oh, come on. Oh gosh, I didn't make the arrows last night either. We've always had the Bish Bash battles on the AFK screen. I sometimes have it up on the top there as well. Sometimes it just feels like it's a bit cluttered going on. But, I think in honour of UFO's epic bit bomb the other day, I'll keep that up for a bit later. Cheers, UFO! I don't know if you're out there, bro, but that was a very awesome surprise to say the least, mate. You're right, nice juggler. How you doing, fella? Hey, mate, I'm having all sorts of problems getting this bloody platinum something sorted, you know. I'll if you got, well, I won't bother you. I don't need any information from you, but I'll drop you a message on Discord later, fella. How's your weekend going? I'm feeling loads better, mate. Loads better, yeah. To be honest, I don't even feel like I've been a bit icky, to be fair. It's is this bigger than it used to be? Well, what have they done with this? Oh, this is 2x2 now, guys. What the hell, bro? They've increased it in size, haven't they? Holy balls. Holy balls. Big balls of fire, bro. Well, that's thrown me. Let's go and make a little bit more flagstone. That's right, Mojo. It used to be 1x1. It's 2x2. Which I'm actually really chuffed with because it looks awesome. It is actually like a really cool looking thing. So I always thought it should be a bit bigger. It's gonna be it's not gonna be as easy to get them crammed in now, but right. Let's grab a little bit of that and that. Oh, we got a Hershey bar as well. Very nice. Let's hang on. We actually need one more, don't I? And if I make another set of I still think this is something I'd love to be able to click on that or double click on it, and it will bring up the recipe over here. Don't know if that's something that can ever be incorporated, knowing how. Stairs, isn't it? Sorry, no, stairs. Flagstone stairs. That'll do us. Whoa, Jesus! Jumped over his bloody head, mate. You cheeky knobber. Okay, let's get out of there. You've just had one of those huge red zombies. I swear to God, Mojo, the detection radius on those is unheard of. Don't even go near it, mate. I mean, I don't know what your draw distance and everything is like, but I swear to God, mate, That thing saw me coming from a million miles. Did I bring the cobblestone? Thank God for that. Yeah, that thing, it just came out of nowhere. You know, it was like sort of where that rock was over there. And I went, oh, look at that. And it's like he saw me and started running at me. They're very fast, dude, as well. Been looking for a new car, have you, mate? You got, go for anything fancy and extravagant? Had a very brief natter with Mike, Marine Mike, on a Discord the other day. And he showed us a picture of his, well, I say car, battle wagon, I think is more like it. It looks awesome. Oh, come on. I'm out of arrows, aren't I? I knew it. You like that, Chaos? It was a bit of a fancy jump there, wasn't it, bro? Okay, let's get back in the fight. Nobber McNob pants. Oh, so actually the 3 times stun bonus is actually because they're classed as almost being unconscious. I don't even need to crouch to take the crouch kill after all these years. Is that something I've just figured out? Oh, god damn it, Grub. Really? Like a sack of spuds, bro. It's amazing how many times I've been caught out. Even though this is like the most open area, this is where I get caught. Let's go, let's go, let's go. A Mark 5 Golf GTI. You've had the Mark 2, 3, and 4. Oh, wow, nice, dude. So it's like a legit straight upgrade for you. Nice, man. Nice. Nice car, dude. I've been in the tower. What, the really big one, Feathers? No. Not the... Oh, do you mean the one over there? Or do you mean like the really fancy one in the other town? If you mean like the one we've never ever seen, or I've never ever seen before, then no. Not yet. Mainly because I'm actually concerned that it could be one of the POIs that's causing the server errors, so I'm going to stay away from it until we know more. You alright, Valion? No, I took the day out yesterday, Valion. It was my dad's 75th on Friday, so it's not often I take a day out of the stream, mate, but I did yesterday. I had to travel to Birmingham, so and a couple of other places as well, as it turned out. But yeah, I wasn't actually on yesterday, Valiant. I'm sorry, mate. I always say at the end of the stream if there's going to be any changes to the main schedule, but just took a day out. In fact, I basically almost took a day out from the internet as well. It was just because it was just so manic and everyone was chatting away. We ended up watching a pretty cool film as well. It was very nice, very nice. I think we'll go this way with it. Don't really need to worry about this so much because we've already got our construction tools up to 30 now. Don't like look at that biker zombie. I didn't even have a chance to look at the straw poll that Advina did, to be honest. I saw it in the early hours, but yeah, it was a nice day actually. I really enjoyed it. It's amazing. I'll tell you what. I'm not going to make it anything weird about it, but it was so weird how not having a day. Anything internet related. Like I said, I hardly even had a chance to, you know, even watch a bit of YouTube or anything. I mean, the first time I got back on VODs was this morning. Watched a bit of Undead Yeti's VOD, but it was really weird. It's amazing how it felt like the batteries were recharged. I don't know. It just seems strange, doesn't it? It's not like Jesus, you can't see that tower from miles away, can't you? Yeah, it was a nice day. It was a very nice day. Choppy. Got a busy bloody week this week, I know that. Right, stairwell, stairwell. Choppy, 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 choppy. And then I think we will still have it facing towards the stairwell for now. What do you reckon? Oh, where's it gone? There it is. Yeah, oh, that looks loads better. Oh, that looks really cool, mate. That really does look the dog's knackers. I like that. I really do like that. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. It's, don't know why the dog's barking like that. Yappy little knobber. So let's have a think. What I wish I'd done now is had the forges facing this way, with the steps at the back, so I would have come from the home up the steps, and then as we come back home we could have seen the forges, but it's not a huge thing. Now, why did we want the advanced forge exactly? I really can't remember. I literally have no idea why we even needed this thing. Iron bars, maybe? Could have been iron bars for the mosh pit. Iron bar. I think we want centered, don't we? No, crafting a blacksmith station. Alright, so what do we need for a blacksmith station then? Getting confused, guys. Blacksmith station. Anvil and the wood. The blacksmith's hammer. Ah, because we need the blacksmith's hammer in the advanced forge. Okay, right, so we need to get some iron and clay in that. We also need to make an anvil. Can we make an anvil in this one over here? We used to be able to, didn't we? Anvil. Yes. Okay. No, advanced forge. Alright, so let's go and get some resources. Well, it's been a long time since I actually had to take a day out, but it was kind of nice spending it with family and friends. It was very nice. I had myself a pint as well, a pint of San Miguel. It was gorgeous, mate. We went out for a bit of. I had this really nice burger. It's like I had an extra burger on it, and rather than they'd had like this like a piri piri chicken burger. And I'm not a big fan of chicken burgers, so I had my normal burger, as in beef burger, but I had an extra burger put in it, and it got bacon and cheese and all the rest of it. But I asked them to put the piri piri sauce from their chicken one on it. Oh, it was so nice. I mean, it was really, really nice. Bloody expensive though. Jesus Christ, it was there. Let's throw that in there. Throw the paper in there. So if I just drop, let's have another bacon and eggs now. So we wanted clay. Want that? Should we put it all in there and half the clay? That will make the anvil, the hammer, and then should we come back and start looking at how we make the the blacksmith station itself? The scream meter. I have to. What were we playing the other day? I can't think. Is it? It can't have been anything other than this. I remember talking about how I really something had happened, and I really felt like I just really want to play another horror game. It's just like films, though, isn't it? Horror films, horror games. They come along so rarely. You know they're actually any bloody good, like. Right, so let's smell. Oh God, dude! Oh, freaking Christ, dude! Bloody freaking hell! Ah, the smoke coming. It looked like a biker dude suddenly peering over the. Jesus, top of the forge, you knobber. We're gonna need to go and make mold. I mean, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get back in the safety of the house before we start. I died once to looking at recipes, didn't I? Or trying to make cobblestone, should I say? How's things anyway, Avalanche? You alright, bro? biker chick zombie. Come on, chop, chop. Kill. Zar actually went outside and he had... No way! What? Yesterday? That's the same as what I did. I had a pint of San Miguel. Absolutely. I instantly could hardly speak. I'm not even joking, seriously, guys. It's like an instantaneous kind of like, why aren't the words coming out properly? What mods am I using? Lol. I am using Ravenhearst version 3. Exclamation mark Raven in chat should get you a link. What did he have then, Feathers? It's the slippery slope now. Zara and Grum have both started drinking alcohol. Terrible things are about to commence. Ritual. What was that? I remember because we both watched Veronica, didn't we, Feathers? You and Zar, me and the girlfriend, even though we hadn't spoken about it. I think we both watched Veronica on the same night, didn't we? What's the ritual? Oh, yeah. That's the one that ends... Oh, yeah, I need to get the ending away. That's the one with the dudes in the forest, right? The dudes... there's the big incident in the off-license at the start. And then they all go on a trek, don't they? A getaway trek. Out in the... so sort of in the Welsh Highlands or wherever they are, right? Good film, that, actually. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you got the cold and everything, Avalanche. I mean, I'm a bit bunged up still today, but I don't feel any worse than normal, really. He had one bottle of cider. It was Friday night, though. Even so, I nearly died of shock when he said one was for him. He didn't even drink on our wedding day. Oh, my God. Nice way. Hey, it doesn't hurt, right? It's got summer coming up. Something nice about a nice cold cider. Let's take that and that. I like the pear cider. Organics. So that's a nice chunk of... In fact, that's a really nice chunk of bacon. Thanks, Garda, thank you for the resub, bro. 3 months as well. Getting there again. I was going to say, it's a lot longer than that, isn't it? Did you ever get in touch with them, Garda? There have been people that have had that sorted, mate. Thank you very, very much, bro. Seriously, mate. Thank you for the 3-month resub. Always a pleasure, Garda. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Thank you very much. Right. Blacksmith's hammer and the anvil in the advanced forge. So that's all going well. Wood. Yeah, that's fine. Blacksmith station. That's it. We just need to wait for the anvil then. So we've got a... Should we just go out and kill a few zombies, get some nests and things for a little while? How much feed have I got on me? I've got 1. Just grab another... Shame I couldn't get outside then, but... I'm gonna worry about it. Let's go see if we get some more feathers. And then hopefully we can start knocking up the iron bars then, can't we? Do I need to go into town for water? 12 bottles. I think we leave tomorrow morning, guys, for the other town. I think we've left it too late in the day, and I really would like to get the blacksmith station set up this evening, because then I can start the iron bar production, you see. Oh, cow. Although I think these are actually supposed to be the bull, aren't they? Even though I've got a giant ass udders. What was he like after a bottle of cider then, Feathers? Was he a changed man? All I knew, I was trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to think exactly what we were talking about. It wasn't anything particularly, you know, intellectual or anything. And every time I said something, it always sounded like it didn't come out quite right. Not necessarily slurred or anything, but... Is that the word I meant to say? I don't know. I had to really actually think about talking. Thank you ever so much, Garda. Seriously, bro. Cheers, man. Means a lot. Oh. Oh, why'd it have to be a big dude? Why is it always a big dude? I'm going to save my arrows. Be nice if I could shoot him in the leg and slow him down properly. Maybe in iterations to come, right? Be able to see the actual crossbow bolt sticking out of his leg, won't we, in Alpha 17? That'd be awesome. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Oh, it's the airfield. I was going to say, whoa. Is there another town here? Cider was made for summer, yeah. I'll be honest, Blakey. Like, I know, like a proper cider connoisseur would probably have a fit, but you know what I really like? I'm trying to think of the brand. What are the big ciders? There's Bulmers, and there's another one which I really like, and they do quite a range of different flavoured ciders. But you know what? I really like them in a bottle, a nice cold bottle. But I tend to get a pint glass, mate. I did this a couple of times last year, and fill it full of ice, dude. You just literally fill the glass full of ice and then pour the cider in. And it, you know, it's such an icy cold, sort of quite sweet, refreshing drink. Really enjoy it, mate. Dangle your toes in the water. Oh, thanks ever so much, Garda. Yeah, I think it was auto done for some channels. Not just lowly little people. Is it no, it's not Magnus, no. Koppenberg? Is that something? Koppenberg? Can't remember that. I don't know. I probably had like 2 glasses of it last year. Koppenberg. I'm sure it's something like that anyway. Where's the cow gone? He was dead. Oh, we got bloody crawlers. Oh, really? Might as well kill them there. I can actually hit them, that is. Yeah, they do a pear one, and it's. I always find like normal apple cider can be quite sweet, which makes sense, right? But a little bit too sweet. So, for example, I can't drink Strongbow. I can't even remember the last time I drank a Strongbow. Bulmers I find alright. But the Koppenberg pear one was... I definitely had a couple of them last year. What's that? It's almost like seeing Nina hunt cows in Kingdom Come Deliverance. But I didn't even know you could do that, actually, to be honest. So I guess you can get the meat off them, right? Because you can sell the meat in Kingdom Come Deliverance for quite a tiny profit, can't you? Now, can't get the head. Oh, cheeky breaky, right? Oh, missed. I'm definitely getting a... Oh, I was going to say better with... Oh, shut up. I was about to say, I'm actually getting better with the crossbow. I'm starting to get more in tune with it, having used the bow for so long. I'll be quiet now. Oh, nice. Nice loot, mate. Really nice loot there. And we've managed to get enough boiled meat to stave off starvation once the bacon and eggs are gone as well, so... All in all, quite a nice little jolly jaunt. Now, shall we go in there? I don't think I've been in the airfield on this particular server. Let me just drink my coffee, guys. Can we get in there? I need to watch Ko's video on Battletech. Did you see it, Garda? I think it was a couple of days ago. He played the upcoming sort of real-time strategy game, some mech-based one from the makers of Shadowrun, I believe it is. I was talking about it earlier this time. I actually didn't realise it was that sort of game. I actually thought it was like a third-person or first-person mech game. It's obviously that's where Shadowrun's well, can't remember the dev's name, but the Shadowrun games, they were really enjoyed them. Well, I enjoyed the first one anyway. Mixed fruit. I didn't try one, to be honest, mate. I never tried anything like that. I just thought the pear was like a really nice idea. I do quite like pears. It's not often I have one, but I do like them. Old Mount cider. Is that actually a brand, is it? Yeah, that's it, Smed. Yeah. How you doing, Smed? How's things, mate? You have a nice weekend, fella. He used to just set everything on fire in the old Far Cries, mate. You just set a bushfire and watch all the animals burn alive. It was an absolutely shocking way to play, quite frankly, but... I'm quite partial to a pear. I like my apples. I do love apples. I love apples, love pears. Oh my god, this has got a water source as well, guys. As in a big one. I think down there, I never like going down there because I always got this horrible feeling that there's going to be a landmine there. Oh, that sounded like a vulture. Did you hear vulture? Oh my god, why is it going so dark? Oh, nice. We've just got another bloody med kit. Take a few more hay bales. You never know when they're going to... That I can... Oh, my God. I can definitely... Yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I can definitely hear one. Let's get ourselves ready for this knobber. Bad shot. Bad shot, Grump. Bad shot. You know what I should have used? Shotgun, mate. Wait for him to come down. Whack him with a shotgun. Switch out to the sniper. Shit, where's he gone? Beautiful, bro. That's the way we do it, mate. Lovely, bloody jubbly. And yeah, of course, we've got the water tower up there for water as well, haven't we? Completely forgot about all that. Nice little place to get chrysanthemums, even though it's not in a chrysanthemum biome. So it sounds like you've had a nice weekend then, Feathers, yeah? All been good, right? There, that one in there is... What's that full of? That's a potato. Let's just grab the chairs for fuel. Quite tempted to get... Ah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Humdinger, humdinger. Wonder if you can sell burning barrels for anything. Let's go and check out the workbenches. It's really dark, isn't it? It's only 3:47. Oh, I got proper mullered here last time. Oh, Jesus! Oh, Jesus, 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 what the hell, bro? Oh, he's not slowing down. Oh, he is now. Holy balls, mate. Holy balls. Holy balls. What the hell is that? Is that... Oh my god, it's a walking spider zombie. They just look so much better than that janky ass one in the vanilla game. Whoa, an actual walking spider zombie. That is so cool. God damn it, James. Such a clever bugger. Is that one still there? She's still stuck. don't like being here. I know this is a really dangerous POI. Let's make sure we've got as much of this cleared as we can and nothing's going to suddenly pop up behind me like it did last time. Can you hear that? There's something like bouncing. Oh my god, near a car as well. Boom, boom, chicky, chicky, boom, boom. Oh my god, they're bloody everywhere, bro. All right, let's come back through here. No gore piles to slow me down. Oh, you saw Pacific? Oh, we were talking about that last week. I might go back and watch the original one. Is it Pacific? What's the first one called? Is it just called Pacific Rim? And this one's called Pacific Rim Uprising. So it seems to be a nice little mech theme in general going on. What were your thoughts, Feathers? Good? I enjoyed the first one, mate. I like that sort of stuff. So dark. Oh, what? Come on. Level 25, guys. When's the next horde? 35. Says, well, we might get a few iron bars, possibly. Definitely no one around. It's so dark, though. What? Why? Why so dark, sir? Making me very uncomfortable. Wow, it's going to take me forever to get in those. Really awesome, was it? Highly recommended then, yeah? Is that one? Yeah, you can't. It's only to manufacture, not to combine, isn't it? I've got such a bad feeling about this, guys. Yeah, exactly that. I always say that about those sorts of film, Feathers. You know exactly what you're going to see, don't you? And very rarely do you get disappointed. It's just a big blockbuster, high octane, lots of CGI, lots of gung-ho, kind of wah. It's just sometimes what you want out of a film, isn't it? You don't always want to go and watch, you know, something as mind-blowingly awesome as Shawshank Redemption. Sometimes you just want something that's just kind of all the gung-ho hoo-ha of Hollywood condensed into a single action movie. I'd have no issues with that at all. There's definitely a place for those films in my life, I know that. A palate cleanser, almost. What do you reckon these are? Do you reckon there's any way to get steel out of these? Or do you think we'd just get iron out of it? What's that value on Pacific? Rim's kind of boring. Someone who enjoys the amazing might of the 40k God Machine Titans. Yeah, well, I mean, until, unfortunately, Valiant, and until Warhammer 40k actually make that film, or Games Workshop, whoever the hell owns the IP, then it's a bit of a moot point, really, isn't it, mate? Now that would be a good set of films, mate. Imagine if they could make some Warhammer 40k stuff. Oh my god, we just got 5 steel. Holy shit. Holy sugar. Yeah, I mean, the way they did, yeah, I just imagine like a blockbuster 40k. I mean, it could take over the might that is Star Wars. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I mean, Star Wars to me is pretty much is that better than mine? Pretty much a dead franchise to me at the minute. You know, so some of the films that I've seen over more recent years have been watchable.
I'm a millionaire.
Yeah, they're not terrible.
More millionaire than I ever was.
Oh, Wentex, thank you so much, dude.
Oh, wow.
gold sub. 9 months, bro. Thank you very, very much, mate. Seriously. Thank you very, very much indeed. That's a huge amount of support for a huge amount of time, Wentex. Honestly, mate. Always a pleasure, bro. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very, very much. Oh, let's not go in there. So all those bloody gas barrels and a zombie sitting there. Let's not go in there. Reckon we can tease him out? Ah, it's okay. He's already coming. Look, let's have one of those. Thank you very much, Wentex. Seriously, man. Thank you very, very, very much. Yeah, I mean, imagine with all the tech that they've got these days. I mean, look what happened with Warcraft. I mean, whether or not you like the film, it just goes to show that things can happen. Lord of the Rings. I mean, you know, who thought we would ever get a fantastic realization of the Lord of the Rings trilogy? You know, absolutely bloody brilliant. And then to top it all off, we got the Hobbit as well. But the 40k universe, yeah, I mean, the lore, let alone what the aesthetics and. That's not good. You know what the sorry guys, the CGI and everything would lend to a world, a realization of a world like that. It would just be unprecedented. I actually really liked the Warhammer. Can't remember what it was. Was it just called Warhammer Space Marine or something like that? There was like a first-person shooter, and all right, it wasn't the greatest game, but I tell you what, it didn't matter because I was playing. I don't know whether I was a. Freaking Christ, that scared the balls out of me. Yeah, I'm sure I was playing as a space marine, running around, chopping up orcsies and things. And then, of course, we've also got the Space Hulk stuff and everything that's been done more recently, which, you know, I'd love to have the time to pick it up and try them. 40k to me for the big screen, it would be unbelievable. It would be absolutely freaking amazing. I reckon it will happen one day. You know, I think something will happen. If you got a link to it, Valion, if you've got a link to something like that, feel free to post it up in Discord, mate. I'd love to give it a go, fella. No, I've not played Vermintide. No, I didn't play the first one or the second one. Don't worry about the skirt, Scabandari. Makes no difference to it if they're any good or not. I'm hoping I won't be wearing the skirt for much longer, fella. You're right, hi, Waz, how you doing? How's things, Lolly Trollis? Noblets? Hope they do a third film. What's that, Noblets? Sorry, what was that, mate? Oh, a Pacific Rim, you mean? Or were you talking about something else? I went to see Ready Player One yesterday. I went in with uber low expectations and left extremely happy. Such a great film. Yeah, I've seen the trailer for that. Yeah, so there's a few films coming out that I genuinely would like to see, to be honest. Wreck-It Ralph 2. Deathwing's getting a co-op update as well. Nice. Nice. Nah, Discord's not for subs, mate. Jesus, not at all. No, sir. Discord's for everyone, mate. We have got like a... I mean, we were just looking at doing some stuff recently, so we did set up... there is, if you like, a sub-only section, but it's not... It's there for subs, specifically, you know, Wentex, who's a gold sub, who has a soundbite. So if he wants to change the soundbite, he can get in touch with me there, and I'm much more likely to get around to that than DMs, because it can sometimes take me ages to get through the DMs and things. So yeah, although we have got a very small section on Discord that is now allocated, if you like, for subs, as I said, it's more there if you're a sub and you need to know something about, you know, why is my sub not showing up, or you know, I can't get this to work, or my soundbite's broken, and that kind of stuff. But Discord's for everybody, mate. We very recently had quite a long discussion around paywalls that a lot of channels have, and sort of locking people. You can't come and talk to us on Discord unless you're a sub, and it's just so against everything. Well, that I'd like to think that I and this channel stand for. But we did. I always wanted to do something for subs that was a bit above and beyond the norm. And it's really hard to come up with something. Honestly, it's really, really tricky. I think the best thing about subs for us as a community, of course, is the unlocks. You know, the more subs you have, the more emote unlocks you get, and emotes are just good fun. And I'd like to think we can do something with the emotes later this year, perhaps. Put a few pennies away and maybe get someone on our or in our community to actually spend some time, and we can throw some money their way to actually design some stuff, perhaps. I mean, Knife Juggler's just recently done all the animated stuff. I don't know if he's still in chat, which I'm just so grateful for. It was just like such a fun thing to be a part of, doing all these. Well, I mean, I had nothing to do with designing them, but you know, the animated little Grum pop-ups and things. It's just fun stuff, and it's add to the channel. What else have we got? Some organics. I suppose nearly all of this is for. Do we need to make any more food? Should we go and hit that town first thing tomorrow? The new town. Smelting. Got one. That's what's throwing me. Cause these. Yeah. Got you. Something was like really. I was really struggling with my inventory then. That. There we go. Look, much better, Grummy. So sometimes just one thing will give me a complete mental block. We need one. We need one more. You couldn't make it up, could you? One more steel ingot to make a wrench, which means I can then use this wrench to make the advanced workbench. God damn it, dude. So near and yet so far, right? Yeah, there's Knife. Look, yeah. Honestly, Knife. I just don't even know how to thank you enough. We're trying to get Knife set up with a gold. Sorry, a platinum sub, aren't we, mate? Oh, up to 99 wellness, guys. Not bad, sir. Not bad. Right, so we've got that. Let's throw that in there and that in there. And then we should have quite a few bacon and eggs. 21 bacon and eggs. That will definitely last us a couple of days, won't it? Throw those in there. Take 8 with us. Do you think it's worth me dashing over to the forge really quickly and getting the... What is it? We need the anvil and the blacksmith's hammer made, don't we? But I bet I need something in the advanced forge to make those. That's what's worrying me. Oh, down to 50 bolts. What the hell, dude? How did that happen? It's okay, we got some more feathers. Whoa, last time I looked down there, I think I got 120. Bloody hellfire. Oh, she's not dead, dude. Oh, Grummy. Shiva, very nice. We'll also eat that. So, I think what I'll do. Oh my God, look at the flames coming out of that thing. Bloody hell. Oh my God. Is that normal? Anvil. Crafted in the advanced forge. Why can't I make that then? Whoa, why can't I make an anvil, guys? It can be purchased with the blacksmith station perk, but I thought I'd already done that. Really wary doing this out here, guys. Blacksmith station, anvil, blacksmith station. we not have enough iron or something? And oh my god, it. Whoa! What? Oh, no, God! I thought that was how much I needed. Maybe it's not actually lit, even though it's crackling away. Is that a bug or something? Ah, yeah. It's. I wonder. There must be a glitch on it, man. I just assumed because it was crackling away that we'd got wood in there. A bit of that in there. What was the other thing we wanted? We wanted blacksmith's hammer as well, didn't we? Hammer. Blacksmith's hammer. Crap. There you go. In fact, we might. Oh shit! Oh shit! Look at the time, guys. Oh, knackers, balls and knackers. You risk it for a biscuit? This was a terrible mistake, guys. This was a terrible mistake. You're right, Druss, man. Can you post? Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, post the wave value on. Yeah. As long as anyone ever wants to post a link, just tell us what it is. Just check it's something we don't mind you popping up first. And yeah, just post the wave, dude. You ask where you found your butcher's knife and wrench. Just out and about, dude. Butcher's knife, I found a couple kicking about. I've also seen some at the trader, which is actually where I was supposed to go today, thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, the wrench, I was looking for that for quite a while. Well, let's see if we can get home without attracting any attention. You need fuel, missing 100 iron. No, the iron was there, Smud. It looked like all the, because when I came up to it, I went, oh, cool, blimey. You know, I even mentioned that, you know, the fire looked a little bit strange, so I just assumed it was lit. I'm guessing there's an animation bug, and unless it was just like using the last little bit of fuel, because it. Oh shit! May have literally just got away with that. But let's not make too much noise tonight. That was close. That was really close. Ooh! Nah, zombies can't see the light, trust man. Tested that on multiple servers. The light element doesn't actually have any impact whatsoever. The blacksmithing station does the same thing, does it? We'll have to keep an eye open for that then. Do I risk going down and shooting him in the face? If it's just the one of them. He's not actually hitting the, he's not trying to hit the door, is he? I bet he's coming through there, look. Balls. Oh, let me just grab this then, Valiant. Thank you, dude. So, how long is it then? Is this like a proper like mini fan-made movie thing? Is it? Oh my god, it is, yeah. Hell's Reach the Movie, Volume 1. I'll have a look in a bit. Which mods am I using for the mod launcher, Lolly Trollis? Just Ravenhearst version 3. I'm using the 7-day streamer edition of 3.0. Yeah, hopefully, Drussman, the light stuff will be part of the new stealth system, which will be introduced in Alpha 17. I'm just going to sit here, guys. As much as it's driving me mad knowing that he's beating on my wall, it just ain't worth me going out there. Yeah, I've still not watched Train to Busan, Otter Wolf. There we go. He's shut up at long last. We'll just wait here until midnight. Just be warned, Lolly Trollis, there is potentially an issue with one of the points of interest. that has been added to the mix within that random world sort of algorithm, which is causing server crashes potentially. And they're looking into it this weekend, Lolly Trolley, so it might be worth... I mean, there's nothing to stop you playing Ravenhearst 3.0 like I am. But there may be an update next week which could necessitate a wipe of a game. Because obviously if they have to completely remove that POI or can't come up with a workaround for it, you might end up having to start again. So just bear that in mind. It's still very much... 3.0 is a huge update to the original 2.2 that I was playing. And Jax Teller and everybody else involved with the mod is working their ass off over this weekend trying to figure out and narrow down what the actual problem is. Well, luckily we've not had the issue. So... Alright, Didsicles. Alright, test gravity. You like that one, did you, Otter Wolf? Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it myself, mate. I don't think anybody that's been in chat that's into zombie films has not had, you know, glowing praise for it, really. They actually made it to the roof, did they, Dressman? Like, so the prison's pretty robust, isn't it? Jesus. Alright, prototype. What's the strongest zombie in the game? What do you mean, as in the most dangerous, or do you mean the strongest in terms of punching you in the balls or entity damage or block damage? I mean, the most dangerous zombie in the game, hands down, is the policeman in terms of the damage that he can cause to a building. I mean, an irradiated feral policeman is bad. Extremely bad. But there are new zombie types in this, including some that are part of the herd generation. I just saw one earlier today, for example, which was a very big, very fast zombie. I mean, I don't know how much damage they do. There's also guys that are like equipped in... It looks a little bit like football gear, but it's, imagine like football gear that's been made out of scrap iron, and they also come in a crawler version. Those guys are like just wrecking balls. My actual nemesis, however, I still think the most dangerous zombie in the game for me personally is an irradiated feral wight. Because they're fast, they heal their health ridiculously quickly, and they can pretty much two-shot me, even when I've got decent armor. I do not like them. I do not like them at all. Hit points wise, I think the biker zombies have got a huge amount of hit points. In fact, I would go so far as to say early on in the game with Ravenhearst, leave the biker zombies well alone. I think I went through something like 20 plus arrows early game just to take one down. It just wasn't worth it. So if I make the blacksmith station, I think this was 2x2, wasn't it? I can definitely hear that bloody zombie downstairs. Let's see how big it is. We've got the hammer. Because the blacksmith station, actually, you do actually put stuff in it, don't you? I just suddenly remembered. It sort of almost acts like another forge, essentially, doesn't it? Love the way they move. Partially reminded me of the movement in World War Z. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, mate. It's one I'll have to watch on my own, though the girlfriend just will not watch, let alone a subbed film. But a zombie subbed film, I think she'd rather play on Facebook, mate. The zombie covered in art. Yeah, and the really nice thing about it as well, Dressman, I don't know if you've noticed, is if you shoot it in the head, you actually hear like a ka-ding noise, almost as if the arrow was bounced off it. The giant red zombies are a massive pain in the ass, Didsicles. But they're very, very rare, so... They seem to have an aggro radius like about 3 times bigger than any other zombie. I saw one like right in the distance and thought, well, you know, we're on stream, let's go and have a quick look at it and then run away. Oh my god, he started charging me from halfway across the server. Right, let's let's see if this is still the 2 by 2. Is it 2 by 2? Yeah. So I could, in theory, get it popped into the corner over there, couldn't I? Where shall we put this? Maybe over here, I think. So I reckon if I knock out a little 2 by 2 here. Train to Busan's on Netflix. No way, is it really? Holy balls. I didn't know that. Is that on the American Netflix, or is that on the UK European one? I'm going to assume I can't knock out any further. Let's just knock it out and rebuild it to get the right texture. So I did look for Train to Busan on Netflix, but it wasn't there when I looked. But that's going back a couple of well, probably longer than that, maybe even a couple of months. Okay, so that goes in there, and it also looks like that's presumably a mold of some sort. So let's just pop this away then. So Hershey bar, organics. Let's have a bacon and egg. Have I got any iron? Probably pop that in there. Get it started, right? So it's only iron and clay. Actually, why am I doing that? We've got loads and loads of chairs, haven't we? So let's take... how much that adds to the heat map. Something tells me quite a lot. Do we have anything in there? I think it's time to get rid of the aircon, guys. I need one more steel. Just one more steel. And then I can make another wrench, which means I can then make the advanced workbench. No, there's the Alpha 16 completely removed the smell from the game, but there is no longer any odor at all for anything in the game. It will basically, to put it in a nutshell, from what we understand, with this particular version of the Alpha, so Alpha 16, it was the beginning. Oh, I'll show you this because this is possibly what Drussman was on about as well. They've implemented the beginnings of the new stealth system. Now, if you've seen any of the new videos, if you look down on the bottom left-hand corner where you've got your health and your stamina, you'll see a new bar. It's kind of like almost like a greeny yellow colour. Nothing to even show you, but it's essentially the stealth meter, and you can see how it skyrockets when you fire a gun and things like that. But if you also look at some of the torches and other illumination objects, you'll see the light value. So these torches are visible. They will, you know, attract zombie attention. Now, at the moment, they're essentially just adding to the heat map. But I'm guessing if I walk up, if I had a zombie in the corner here, and it wasn't aware of me, and I go up to it and I flash this literally in its eyes, it doesn't care. It's got no way of knowing I'm flashing a light at it whatsoever. But in Alpha 17, that will be brought back in. Now, part of the problem with their early implementation of the stealth system was that the aroma of food was obviously having an impact on it. So they decided to remove aroma from food products just for Alpha 16, but that will come back apparently in Alpha 17. So if you're used to wandering around with bacon and eggs and meat stews on YouTube throughout this alpha, you will not be able to do that in Alpha 17. Okay, so that's I just want to see if I actually can make iron bars. Yeah, I can. Perfect. 4. Nice. Okay. Wow, 100 iron. Oh, this was a really bad place to build this, guys. This is a really bad place because I need the, excuse me, I need this thing running 24/7. Jesus Christ. Oops, Daisy. Oops, Daisy. Right. Tools. Craft, craft, and craft. Scrap, scrap. Sod it, scrap it. Should we head down to that city then? Should we go to the other city? I've got 6 food on me. Got the 10 of that, which I always like to carry. Always be crafting as we go. Should we go and get some clay from the clay pit first, which is over there, and then carry on? Sure, not sure. Arrows, how we doing? Let's go and get some more arrowheads. Jesus Christ, man. What's that, Dressman? Can you pick it up? Yes, I probably could, actually. I probably could. Yeah, could do. I haven't got any iron to put in it at the minute, though, so... We need to start making sure we come back to actually dig. Need to get in a better routine and getting home early, getting a few things made up, etc. Now, we do need to make the iron crossbow, so let's get that done. So, leather, glue, duct tape, and the wood. Iron crossbow, weaponry, crossbow. Iron crossbow, iron crossbow. Why does it seem to be locked out? What the hell? Taking the piss. Oh, what? Fair enough. Fair enough. Not a problem, not a problem. Iron crossbow, favourite. And let's craft that puppy dog. Nicey nicey, all things spicy, bro. Bring that back up there with that one. That back in there. Really? How long have we got on it? 2 minutes 32. I can't really do anything until I've got that made. So, we could try and dash out and get some iron arrowheads made. Very concerned about my heat map now. Go, 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 go. There's only another 5 points which we've managed to just retain. And I'm not worried about the compound bow. Should have brought a chair. Quick, go on. Let's make 1,000. Just gonna mute out. I'm back. Sorry, guys. It's alright. Girlfriend's just heading out, so I'm gonna quick natter. Make sure we know what we're doing for the rest of today. And we'll leave that to smell that bit down. So we've got the arrows being produced in here. We've got the new bow about to go online as well, which is rather nice. How long is that going to take? 8 minutes. We've got 12 on the clock. Quite happy with that. Come on, bow. 9 seconds left. We might as well just hang around until we've got. There we go. Lovely bloody jabbly. We've got a new bow, guys. A 200 quality iron crossbow. Kill 100 zombies with it. So let's go towards the clay mine, which I believe is over here. Gather some clay, carry on through to the city, go and check the trader out. In fact, shite, I didn't bring the guns to sell, did I? Spicy beans! Spicy beans! Test gravity, I like spicy beans. Oh, was it not on again, Quag? It's only got a little bit of iron left, and I just thought I'd leave it running with that little stack of 14. That's going to catch me out a lot, isn't it, Quag? Or Quag, sorry, mate. What was I doing, guys? I came back for something. Guns to take to the trainer. So let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guns. So to answer your question, entity damage 19 on a 145. Entity damage 19.10. What the hell? Oh. What's this? This is just a crossbow, right? That does 19.18 entity damage, but a quality 200 does 19.10. Am I missing a trick here? This does 28.46. I'm not even going to think about that because my mind is completely blown. I'm sure there's an obvious and perfectly legitimate explanation for that. We'll also take that with us. The computer's worth quite a lot of money. The picture's worth quite a lot of money. And everything else we'll just leave as is. Let's go, let's go. We've got lots to do. Must get back early tonight so I can... Oh, shite. Come on. How did that... Really? That is nothing to do with Grummy being a bad shot. You know what we did? What else we didn't do? We didn't check critical damage to the house after last night. How many shots was that? In anyone's spot? I wasn't even thinking. Clay, go. Whew. You're right, John Keats. How's things, fella? So are you all done? Sorry, Nina, are you all done now? Are you finished with Far Cry? Or are you just 100%ing it? I mean, I'm going to guess over the weekend you've managed to get more playtime, right? All the guns? What, these? Oh, you mean the pistols? Probably not. We'll check them before we sell them. Good call, sir. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it, Quag? Yeah, it's definitely a glitch there. I remember, yeah, I'm not sure if it was 2 or 3 guys. It'd be really nice if we can get to that. But I mean, with the advanced workbench, if I can find 1 steel, I can essentially... I mean, I'm currently making level 200 bows, so I can make up to level 300 crossbows. That's got to be 2-shot basics. Gotta be, mate. We're already pretty close to a regular... Well, with 3 shots at the minute. Two to get them on the floor, 3rd one in the face while they're down, game over. If we can get that to 2, that just makes it... The efficiency on that, it's just worth... Oh my god, how many Z's? What? Really? Really? Oh, come on. What the hell, bro? I don't think that counted as a headshot, to be fair, that one. Jesus Christ, what the hell, man? Oh, Keaton, thank you for the bits, bro. Thank you very much for the biddies, bro. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Well, it doesn't feel significantly superior, but it is, so... Obviously we'll stick with it. Got 5 zombie kills with it so far, which is nice. And then I think after that it's the repeating crossbow. I have a horrible feeling the repeating crossbow is going to be locked behind a little bit of steel or something though, don't you? I don't know, but thank you very much for the bits, Keaton. Cheers, bro. So you completely finished, are you, Nina? Yeah. What was your I mean, like, mini review? How awesome was it? How much better or worse than Far Cry 3 was it? I play on random gen with a seed named Skull and Bones, lolly. How do I change to Celsius? You go into the control panel, which I think is F2, and you type set temp unit C. I think you have to do set temp unit all as one word and then C as a space after it, or it might just be all one word, set temp unit C. Far Cry 2 the best one. Oh my god, Digital, there's very few people that agree with me on that one. I really enjoyed Far Cry 2. However, I have to say the later ones I still think are better purely because the technology's advanced. You know, they're just more modern games with more bells and whistles, but Far Cry 2 was still the true Far Cry for me, mate. But yes, I know what you're saying, dude. Yeah, but it might. We can check it. Like, to be honest, like, I'm not going to worry about it, mate, until I get through the quests, because we do get some XP for it. So I'm not going to sweat it. It's always a nice surprise when you get a new Daryl quest. Just going to get a little bit of clay so we can start making some more cobblestone. That's the only real reason here. Of course, now we've got our lovely -69 on sexual Tyrannosaurus. We're perfectly balanced at long last on stamina. We are, however, freezing cold, so let's put that on and switch out to our pants. I'm not too worried about being a little bit colder than normal, in the sense that it'll drop my hunger a little bit quicker, but we have got some food. However, I'm not close to home for a chunker today. We really need to get out of there in a minute. How are we doing? 624. Is it? Oh, it's set temp unit space C. I thought it might be with a space, yeah. Yeah, I can't. My head don't work in Fahrenheit. I just, yeah, it means nothing to me. It's like when I play Far Cry, I keep getting in the car on the wrong side as well. Played for 7 hours straight, Blake, you Far Cry addict, you. Hey, mate, at least you're enjoying a game. It's like Nina. Nina's just been loving Far Cry 5, haven't you? It's nice when you see somebody's got a game that, you know, it's just like every waking minute, it's all consuming, isn't it? Story-wise, it's 10 times better than Far Cry 3. Cool. Just because it's so scary and freaky and literally happening somewhere right now. I loved everything about the game: the hunting, the fishing, the cars, the customization, the characters. Oh, nice one. You provide me with inspiration to continue, Nina. Story was hands down better. Haven't played 5 yet. Doubt I will. Far Cry 3 to 4 were a bit disappointing. I love Far Cry 3, mate. I thought Far Cry 3 was brilliant, but I do know what you mean about Far Cry 2. Far Cry 2 will always have a very special place in my heart. Because it did something different, because it did something to actually challenge us as gamers, rather than just easy mode pew pew pew. You know, I'll never support them on their checkpoint system, which was absolutely absurd, but things like the malarial tablets, the weapon jamming, just little it was just refreshing to have something that threw a spanner in the works rather than this kind of easy mode gaming we have these days. But unfortunately, the masses did not agree with that, did they? Well, I'm playing Far Cry 5 on a PC. Apparently, the latest drivers that I downloaded, which was supposed to make things better with the Nvidia cards, may actually be worse performing mean, I'm not noticing any major issues with the game. Crossbow, 5 springs, 10 mechanical parts, and the advanced... so it's the advanced workbench. There you go then. Yeah, cool. Well, that's perfect. Then we're literally working exactly towards that. So, my actual objective today is to go and get... Right, let's not die this time when I look for... Cobblestone. Cobblestone rocks, manufacture. Well, let's just make 1,000. Now, we'll head off into... Should we go to this town first? Got a bit of time, haven't we? We know there's a trader here. Let's go and see what he's got, because he will have rolled over. If he's got a wrench, even better. If he's got 1 steel, brilliant. Because once I've got the advanced workbench, I can actually make wrenches. So I just need to have the 12 steel in store. See, I love that Ocean. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that other people hate. I thought the malarial thing was brilliant, and you know why I thought it was brilliant? It added something to the mix. At the moment, if I'm playing Far Cry 5, right, and I'm being all sneaky careful, and I'm going around, you know, marking, you know, let's be honest, like, you're marking these guys, you can then suddenly invisibly see them, you know, as a red silhouette. It's all easy mode, right? In Far Cry 2, I could be doing the same kind of thing. And literally, as I'm about to execute my takedown of the outpost, I suddenly get hit with the malarial shakes. And the weapon jamming was bloody brilliant, mate. Everything was going perfectly alright for me. You know, I was popping eggs and then jam. Oh my god, my gun has just jammed. And you're desperately trying to unjam it or whip out some alternate weapon. And that's what I liked. It made us as gamers realise that just like in real life, things can go wrong. I thought it was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. It was something outside the comfort zone that we've always had as gamers. There's just nothing like that these days. Everything works. Every gun in every game works flawlessly. It works perfectly. Everyone's always like a superhero, super god, even though you're just an average Joe Blog story-wise. And I love that, mate. You know, I'm running around with an AK, you know, crawling through ditches and clambering through muddy freaking hillsides, and yet my gun is just perpetually perfect. My scope is never jarred or knocked. The lens is always perfectly clear. It just felt like Ubisoft had done something different with Far Cry 2. That you know, they'd gone away from what we expected from a first-person shooter, and I absolutely commend them on that. I mean, I'm not saying it was perfectly implemented. I'm sure there's things that could be tweaked, but thank God for Ubisoft and their ability to sometimes throw a spanner in the works, do something a little bit different, take a risk and a gamble, come up with a new IP instead of, you know, Battlefront version 78. You know, it's kind of nice that they seem to... They seem to want to push the boundaries a little bit. You know, they don't always get it right, but at least they're doing something. Okay, so what do we want then? Well, let's have a look at everything here to start with. So he's got a bit of forged iron. Oh my god, is that all he's got? Restocks on day 36. This is shocking. That is like some of the worst trader materials I've ever seen. Bloody hell. I think I know masonry. Do I know masonry? Packet of plant seeds. Now I would buy those ready for when I am a farmer. Alright, let's come out and unload these weapons then. Do you actually have to equip them to unload them? I think you do, don't you? And in that one. Nothing in that one. Do these... Oh. Oh, it is unloading. I think it's slowly unloading each one, isn't it? What the hell? Got confused there. You give me 60, right? No. I think each time I equip a gun, it's adding the 30 rounds to it, isn't it? So... I'm sure I've lost 15 bullets somehow, but I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Welcome, survivor. Feel free to
Sell
look
is
around.
W. Do not have enough inventory space to sell this item. You what, mate? Can't sell any more. Can't sell any more pistols, guys. Does that mean that's it? As far as he's concerned, pistols are a no-go. Wow, okay. Let's eat that.
Great doing business with you. Come back and tell your friends.
Come back and tell your friends. Will do, sir. What about Far Cry Primal? It's one of the... in fact, there's only 2 Far Cries I've not played, or at least I think so. There was that one and another one called, like, Shadow Run or something like that. Never played Primal, but I think I'd enjoy it. I think I would enjoy Primal. I certainly enjoyed what little I've seen of it. I'm obviously careful not to ruin story elements, but yeah, I think I'd have no issues with that, mate. Right, let's take off that, and let's head out then. So we made a little bit in terms of the old Duke profit. And when did he restock?
Anything you like?
Day 36. Cheers, Joel. Have a nice weekend, mate. Playing on the Xbox, played it, and the colour, etc. is amazing. Have you got HDR enabled, Blake? I don't know if you got a HDR TV or not. I think we travel all the way down there, grabbing feathers as we go, guys. That's my plan today. What's that? Oh, good lord, if you pronounce wrong with a K on the end. I don't know what you're on about, mate. It's a good game, Feathers. It's a really good game, mate. It's, there's a lot more to it than the normal Far Cries. I genuinely feel like I'm sort of... in that Montana setting, with all the insanity going on around me, I mean, it's very gamey. It's very hard to play any of the Far Cries sort of, if you like, role-playing it in your head. I could argue Far Cry 2 is the last one I feel like I was actually able to do that to some degree. It's, my only real criticism of Far Cry 5 is a criticism that is unfounded, because Far Cry 5 is exactly what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a Far Cry game. But if I go to a road, like say over there, in Far Cry, that's it. I could literally sit there for like half an hour. The amount of Peggies, which are the bad guys, that will just keep attacking me. They'll keep turning up in trucks. They'll be meandering around. It's almost like there's a cheeky little algorithm sitting in the background going, okay, yeah, you're near a road, or nothing's happened for like 6 seconds, so we're gonna throw this at you. It just feels like it's relentless. It's a criticism for me, not of the game, but for my particular playstyle. So I can't really knock the game for it. I feel like I never get a chance to chill out, to actually take in what's going on in the world of Far Cry 5. It's just relentless. But, that's not because it's been badly designed. That's because that's exactly what the game is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be a high action-packed, shoot everything in sight, boom, boom, boom game, It feels like it's almost punishing me for trying to chill out, for trying to take my time, It's like I'd love to be able to go around an outpost, say in the helicopter from quite some distance outside of bullet range or whatever it is, and sort of have a little sneaky peek. But the game's like, oh, we're not letting you get away with that, mate. And before you know it, there's a dude with an RPG pops up 3 feet away from you, that kind of thing. Like I said, I can't knock the game for it. It just means I have to play it more as a run and gun style or stealth game. So stealth is definitely not good. I read quite an interesting forum post on Resetra, where someone who's a really, really big stealth buff, can't remember that, they've got a fantastic YouTube channel, really good walkthroughs of some of them. Oh, hang on, just going to mute out. Right, I think I'm back now. I don't know what's going on in the house. There's a right old racket going on. Girlfriend's come back in. The dogs are going bloody crazy. Sorry about that. And thank you for the follows to Buddy Productions, Justin Freeze. Oh, if the sound start working again, Feathers. Are we not getting audio? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Not again. What the hell, bro? Drussman, thank you for the sub, bro. Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it, mate. Oh, a new sub as well. I thought you were already a sub, actually, Drussman. Thank you very much, dude. Seriously, bro. Thank you very, very much. Did the sound bites stopped again, guys? You're right, Owen. Didn't know you were down there, mate. Yeah, sorry, guys. I might have to mute out a couple of times over the next few seconds. I can only assume the girlfriend's got somebody else in the house. Because the dogs don't normally, I mean, they normally like a nice little woof and a bark when she gets in, but she's not playing any soundbites, so we didn't get the soundbite for the sub either. Oh my god, it's driving me potty. It's driving me potty. I'm gonna have to stop the stream and restart it, guys. It's the only way to fix it. It drives me mad when it does this. So it didn't do it for the sub either, Feathers, no. Thank you so much, Drussman. Thank you so much. There's literally, honestly, we fixed this ages ago. We proper Muller fixed this. And it was one of those things that we were never sure how we fixed it. And it started happening again. And then we've just had about a week where everything was fine. And now, look, back today. Soundbites stopped working. They still play my freaking end. That's the most annoying thing. And OBS is actually playing them. OBS, you know, the sound meter is there going, yeah, woo, you know, soundbite. Thank you very much, Drussman. No, always let me know, fellas. Always let me know if something like that happens, because it's so annoying. And the only way for me to troubleshoot it is to know that it's happened, obviously. That means all the sound bites for the rest of today's stream will not work there. Thank you very much, Drussman. Let me just have a quick look at something on my... Yeah, it's impossible for that to have happened. Honestly, what's just happened is impossible. It is literally impossible. Everything is saying, everything on the audio that shouldn't be working here is literally disabled. So it's not like anything else can take over my audio. It's OBS. OBS just stops outputting it. It has to be an OBS problem. It just has to be. Give sometime game whispers well. That's not come up, Drussman, but that's not unusual for game whisper. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you very, very much, dude. I'm sorry that's not quite working as it should be. I'm just tired of thinking it's something Windows 10 related now. It just has to be OBS. Because it's picking it up. OBS is actually detecting it. It just simply isn't. It isn't outputting it through to the, if you like, the outgoing file. I think I've been oh shit now. I think I've been troubleshooting wrong with this problem. What I did the other day, what seemed to partially solve it, was I literally anything that is an audio output device, I literally disabled it in Windows. So, sometimes what can happen is Windows 10, a particular program will try and take over, like a sound device, which then obviously can impact on OBS. But there's nothing that can take over my audio sound. It's literally exactly what it should be. And now you're not going to hear the dance either. Thank you very much, Druss. I'm sorry to hear about the game whisper, because that hasn't even come through, mate. No sound bites, Divine. I'm so sorry, mate. Pisses me off like you would not believe. Honestly, it makes me so just frustrated. Absolutely just It has to be OBS though. There's just no other explanation for it. Because if I stop OBS and start OBS again, everything will be fine. Does anyone know any way to sort of like reboot OBS without actually turning like the stream off? I mean, obviously I don't mean like turning it off, because of course the stream would have to stop. But is there any way like to reboot all audio or something in it? Explain to your fiance. Thank you ever so much, Trust, man. Seriously, bro. I appreciate the subs more than you could possibly believe. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll do a little bit of... yeah, when you think about it, it's got to be OBS, right? Because I can hear it. OBS is actually playing the desktop audio sound, so it's picking it up. OBS is just failing to encode it and chuck it out over the stream. And how do we fix it? We fix it by closing down OBS and rebooting it. So I think all these months that I've been thinking OBS is not the problem, I'm starting to think it is OBS, and OBS has been a giant donger. And I've been sitting here blaming Windows 10. Now, I would be the first to admit that Windows 10 does tend to take control of my audio devices after an update and decide to randomly rename them to all sorts of weird and wonderful generic devices, which can cause havoc for me, but... Thanks, Druss, man. Might be time to... Should we try this slobs thing? Over my dead body. You don't like the rain? Why don't you like the rain, Owen? I love the rain, dude. I really like the rain. It's something very, I don't know, just refreshing about it. I've always liked the rain. I like cycling and running in the rain as well. I'm clearly not all there, am I? What should we do? Should we quickly stop and start the stream? So take a quick 2-minute break. Just stop and start. We'll do it tonight when we get back. Get back home. I remember searching some of these. We had a little flurry of zombie activity, didn't we? So we couldn't quite grab them all. I'll just hum a bit of Highway to Hell. How's your weekend been, Divine? Have you had a nice one? How many Easter eggs did Ball get you, mate? Was he a good boy? That's somewhat bugging me up, actually. God damn it, really? God damn it, what else have I got kicking in here? What don't I need? I don't need leather strips, do I? Definitely take the shorty bars. That'll do us. Some more jars, some more Hershey bars. Not going to say no to it. Was there a trader in this town? I'm sure there was, but I can't see the flag. I like the rain. Oh, look, it's raining. Time to order a pizza. Whoa, what the... Jesus, I wonder what that was then. God damn, I thought it was some sort of flying... You're talking about those mosquitoes they were trolling everybody with. Now, keep the nail box. Have we got a nail box? I've got a nail box, have I? Descendant, thank you very much for the resub. My sincerest apologies for OBS being a sack of crap and not playing the soundbite, mate. Thank you very much, Descendant. Thank you so much. 11 months as well, bro. That's a huge... Oh, my. Look at this dude coming in here. Wait, look, we got a burner. Thank you very much, mate. Yeah, if anybody's a bit of an OBS whiz kid, I'll tell you what I will do. I might update to the latest version of OBS later today, because there was another update not so long ago, wasn't there? There's the trader there, look. Thank you very much, Des. And that's a tier 2 sub as well. That's a full-blown silver 9.99er, innit, mate? Thank you very much, Descendant. Thank you very much. I didn't realise how long you've been subbed for, mate. 11 months, dude. Thank you. Thank you very, very much indeed. Time descendant. Where did it all go, bro?
Put away your weapon unless you'd like to die in my
Right,
store.
we'll sell. He's not interested in that. Let's sell just some bits. I've got a torch at home. Can you sell a burning barrel? No. Right, what have you got, bro? Painting decorations. Sort of interested in that. Let's sell. Boys, are all the traders links? So like, he won't buy a pistol because the other one won't buy a pistol. I mean, I'm just going to say that that is just Bob if that's the case. And that just doesn't make sense to me. 50 feathers. What the hell? Steel. He's got steel, guys. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Why will he not? That is just really horrendous.
All right, now that we're done doing business, get out of my store.
It's so rude, the trade. Why have they made the traders so unnecessarily rude? Andy's just died to a pig, look. Andy Wilkes died. The next thing you hear in chat is stupid pig. Oh dear, bro. So why won't this dude buy pistols off me then if they're not linked? I don't get that. I've not sold any pistols to him or anything, have I? Is that because he's got a load of pistols or something? Hasn't he got the... Oh, he's got a couple, look. He's got... what has he got? Yeah, he's not got a huge amount. Yeah, I can see your point, Owen. I suppose there's a difference between a little bit of drizzle and a full-blown monsoon, right? Thanks ever so much, Des. Thank you for the silver sub, mate. Thank you very much. No, you can play... As far as I know, you can play random gen as well, Lolly Trollis. I don't think it's tied to random gen only. You're right, and Jesse, I was just talking about you earlier on the stream, mate.
I'd go broke with more customers.
I managed to catch a little bit of your ARK playthrough on PlayStation 4, Yeti. I was saying in chat how impressed I was. Not just with a stream, dude, but also with the overall stream quality as such, considering you were streaming from the PlayStation 4, and also the fact that the game itself looked really good on the PlayStation 4. I was very surprised, mate. I have seen it played before. I've got a couple of friends who play ARK on PS4, but I don't know whether there's been a lot of patches and updates or whatever the hell it was, but very impressed, mate. Bamco TV, thank you for the follow, dude. Thank you for the follow to Zotentu. I've probably murdered that name horribly. I do apologise. Oh, have I got nails as well, have I? Yeah, well, let's just get back. We've managed to get a good batch of feathers. We'll get a full day in here tomorrow. I wasn't expecting to get so much stuff from the vending machine, to be honest. And I forgot about that. Quality matters for traders, and if you take the pistols apart, you will sometimes buy the parts. Okay. I'm just surprised. You know, I've never really been over to this trader, and I've got a couple of fully functioning pistols, and he just doesn't care. So, as time goes on, do they get a little bit more choosy, do they? I mean, is there any sort of pattern to this? Or is it... Oh, that humming. That background humming's gone from the wasteland. God, I hate that. You know, I don't... So sometimes I sort of think I've tuned it out in my head, and then when it stops, it's like, oh... It's almost like an instant pressure release. Cheers, Descendant. You need all 4 books before you can pull pistols apart. You haven't found any full gun schematics yet. Oh, so all the guns are locked behind 4 pages, are they? Ah, now that I didn't know. I thought it might just be for some of the slightly more boom guns, like the shotty and things. God damn, that's rough, innit? Yeah, no, look, I was really impressed, Yeti, honestly, mate. I mean, I don't know... I don't know what options you have on the PlayStation 4 for stream, but the stream itself looked fantastic. But more importantly for me, it was the game. Looked amazing. You were, I think I watched a chunk of where you were on the boat, and it was getting dark, and it was the lighting transition just looked really, really good, mate. There was no like stuttering or screen tearing. You know, as far as I was concerned, it was like watching somebody playing it on a PC because I was on my mobile phone at the time, mate. I mean, I'm sure obviously there is a difference, but very impressed with how it looked. I think when I first saw it, it probably wasn't that far post. Oh Jesus! Balls and balls, bros! Ballsy balls, balls! Stamina grunt. Oh yes, very, very tight call there, lads. Very, very tight call, but we had everything ready. Let's go. I was prepped. Prepped, locked and loaded. I was reading chat and I saw the big dude on the right hand side get up and I thought, ooh, he might be a runner. I wasn't sure what he was. Just turned out to be one of the chunky monkeys. And then as I came back from reading the chat window, I suddenly saw that dog. I thought, oh no. I was going to whip out the sniper rifle. I'm glad I didn't there. Dangerous move, that, Grum. You didn't look around before you here. I was going to say, you didn't look around, mate. That's exactly how you get killed, bro. Got that. That keeps me dehydrated, ready to pop another golden rod, sprint home. Bish bash bosh, job done. Whew. Do you play it as well, Feathers Arc? Or more a case of watching Czar? Found the cage auger schematic. Same as a chainsaw and auger. That was Primitive Plus, was it? Yeti, yeah. That's why I keep it to fight. It's there for one reason. Weirdly enough, it's kind of strange. That wasn't how I expected it to go. I was actually gonna shoot the dog once. And it's like it took a little bit longer than I expected for the stun to engage. So I thought I'll pop another couple of rounds into him just to make sure we've definitely got the stun. And he actually died, so best of both worlds. I don't know how many rounds I put into it. It was either 3 or 4. But my normal tactic there would have been to shotgun. I should have got the shot in. I let him get too close, but I should have taken the distant shot. And then switch back to the crossbow just to pop him in the head and then make the decision about whether or not we just run. Or not. Oh, this is glitched as well. Look, guys. It's the actual fuel. Oh my god, are we going to be stuck with that there constantly now? Oh no, that's not good. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I've got clay and iron smelted into it, so it's not like I can. You don't think that's adding to the heat map, do you? Do you think it thinks it's still lit? Oh god, this could be catastrophic. Not sure about that. You actually found a working auger yesterday evening, level 59, but still day 14 in 3.0. Been pretty lucky with stuff like that so far. On the other hand, you are down to 75 wellness. You're right, happy kitten. Yours is doing the same, so it's not just me then. Kind of a shame it's not just. It'd be better if it was just me, wouldn't it? And then we just put it down to a bit of an oopsie glitch. But okay, let's pop these all away. No, that doesn't go in there, does it? Organic. Should we just very quickly stop and start the stream again so we can get our sound bites back up and running? Because it's only 11:30. And it is very frustrating knowing they're not working. The seeds actually do come out of there because I've been popping seeds over here ready for when I go farmer. Pop them there. Couple of the tinned food, sir. Right. Oh, and seats. It's a specialist. We could have, like I said, we could have combined the nails, couldn't we? Specialist. Okay, specialist and specialist. More seeds in the seed box. Oh, thank you for the follow Juan plays. Right, see what I'm going to do, guys. I'm just going to stop the stream, okay? So I'm going to stop it and it'll come straight back on. So probably about a minute. Just so we can see if these sound bites can be fixed. Because it will drive me potty.